and start recording. There we go. Alright, ready?
Yippee!
Welcome, Ready as well.
I'm scared.
Ready.
You should be.
Emotionally, we are all holding hands
No.
and crying.
I will never be ready.
We
for
haven't
this.
even started and we're already holding hands and crying. This is going to be a great campaign.
Yeah,
we
we're
haven't
gonna have a
even
really good
tried to
time.
fix him yet.
Alright,
Oh,
Elias,
Christ.
go
Well,
ahead.
Rowan hasn't tried to.
Welcome, everybody, to Dungeons and Dragons. We are going to be playing, obviously, we're going to be playing Curse of Strahd. This is a bit of a adult-themed campaign, so please be mindful of that. If at any point you are uncomfortable, if at any point you need to take a break or you need me to stop, please go ahead and let me know. Chris, if it's all right with you, I'm going to read out some house rules. Namely, I'm going to basically just fucking lift some from your Discord server, if that's okay.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Let's go!
All right. So I'm going to keep it pretty bare bones when it comes to combat. Combat and mechanics are not my strong suit. If you have not met Chris, Chris is an angel. He is much more experienced with Dungeons and Dragons than I am. And since this is my first time officially DMing for 5th edition, or really for any edition of official Dungeons and Dragons, Chris is going to be helping me out with keeping things in line, with making sure that I know how to manage the game and you guys know how to play the game, because Roland and Salem, you are both new to this, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. Very new. Very scared.
Roland, you're not. Roland, you've played a couple times, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. So
unbelievable.
Salem,
I'm just a
Salem has
little
not.
guy.
And this is my first time really DMing with a set structure and set of rules, which means that I'm absolutely going to be floundering those quite a bit. So just please bear with me. Let's see. Yes, use the phrase pause for a second if you need to get the table out of character completely. And if you are saying something that is out of character, please go ahead and say out of character before you do so. I am perfectly all right with getting us off topic. I don't care. We're here to have fun. We're going to try and keep sessions roughly an hour to 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half in length. This session in particular is going to be a very chill first session. I just kind of want to get to know your characters and set up the world that we are in. So like I said, my name's Liz. You guys know me. I'm going to be your dungeon master. Chris is kind of our secondary DM and fellow player. Roland is an experienced D&D player, a friend of mine since childhood days. And Salem is friend of mine, also has not played D&D before, correct?
Yeah. Never.
Salem is the
I wanted
youngest.
to for like ever,
Salem,
but like.
Salem is a minor, as is their character, so please be mindful of that as we go in here. And are there any other things? Are there any like specific triggers or any like questions that we want to answer before we get started?
Does anyone have like any particular like questions about any rules as well?
I don't know. No, at this current moment is my.
Yeah. There's nothing that comes to mind for me either.
Alrighty.
Hope you guys like my dogs, by the way.
We all have pets, I believe, and pets may get in the way of things. So just bear with us. I don't think we mind the pets, if I recall correctly. Chris, one more thing. How do I pull up a page for a monster or an animal on Roll20, just so that I have like the stat block or whatever, or should I just like look in my physical monster manual?
You can do either, but if you want to go there, if you want to pull it up on Roll20, you can access the compendium. On the top right, there should be like a little eye.
Found it. We good.
Cool.
All right, we good. All right. And I'm going to hope and pray that I know how to do this.
Mood.
Oh,
So real.
God. Low key dreading it a little bit.
Low key, high key, relatable.
We've got this.
We've got this.
You
I'm
got
just
this, my
doing
dude.
something I've never done before and will probably be bad at it.
We've
It's
got
just
this.
like they said in High School Musical, we are all in this together.
So true, Roland. So true.
So true.
Alrighty, so with that, I believe we have everything covered.
I believe that we do. And there we go. Okay, cool. I've got basically what I need. All right, are we ready to start?
Yeah, boy.
Let's go.
Let's do this. All right. We begin at the gates of the City of Sorrows. It is the month of leaf fall, and the time of the rotting is close at hand. The promise of winter looms over the city of Caer Bronach as a crisp autumn wind whistles through the gray skies, cutting cold through the gaps in a young cleric's robes. An older human lays a hand upon her shoulder in a gesture of comfort and reassurance. Cleric, would you like to introduce yourself?
Are we doing this in character or out of character?
Whatever you want. This is the other player's introduction to your character. You may do this in or out of character.
Okay, so I don't trust myself to do this in character. So I'm Tiff, slash Tivoni, slash Tiffany, because I want that to be a bit, because my character wants to be called Tiffany. But no one should. No one call her Tiffany, please. I'm not like super, like, I'm
Well, let's start.
confident to say
Who
the
is
least.
your character? Give us
My
the
character's
most
a cleric.
basic. And what can you tell us? What can we tell from our first impression?
Visibly, or
Yes.
just
What can the other players tell about your character?
So I would say she's probably pretty obviously like a magic user. She's very obviously
Also,
yeah.
is
Yeah.
she wearing robes? Is she currently using magic? Is she like fidgeting with it?
I would say she probably does fidget with magic just because she can and she thinks it's cool.
Got it. Like little cantrips and what have you? Let me see
Yeah,
what kind of cantrips you
just
have.
little things. And she does have wraps on her wrists that are reminiscent of Ilmater's his symbol, because she is that's her like patron, I guess. Correct wording.
Deity, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was just like, is that the correct word? And she's like very obviously just like a little guy, just trying to figure stuff out.
If I may,
Is that? Yeah.
yeah, that's really good. Typically, something that's like really that a lot of like D&D players will do is kind of like describe the appearance of their character, like describing their face features, their
tell
hair.
us what we are getting.
Yeah,
What were
like,
you saying?
Imagine this is a movie and this is our first shot of Tiff.
Okay. So she has
As a matter of fact, instead of starting with Tiff, I'm going to turn it around to someone else and we can come back to you, okay?
Okay, cool. No, I feel better
Give you
about
a
that.
chance to.
Yeah, because
Give you a
I don't
chance
know what
to
I'm doing.
hear what we're doing. Okay, sorry, I had
That was really good,
written
though.
you first up. I had written you first up in the
No, it's okay.
thing, but I realize now that probably wasn't a good idea because you're not
we're
really
good.
sure where to go.
We're good.
All right, excellent.
I just don't have an example. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Okay, in any case, It is an early morning, but a night of warm rest has not eased the shifting scales of a gold dragonborn, whose long neck is wrapped in layers and layers of scarves and woven blankets. A lifetime of fresh and dry mountain air has probably left him a bit ill prepared for the humidity of the moonshays, and a dampness permeates the air which scratches at his lungs and curls the dog-eared pages of his sketchbook. Wizard, what do you have to say to your new friends?
Oh, hello there. My name is Strahd. I'm a golden dragonborn. I have this long mane of hair that kind of like goes across my neck and covers around the back half of it. I have these long horns that kind of swirl around off to the sides of me, and this kind of like these two like almost antennae looking like bits at the front of my snout that look almost like catfish antennae things. I forgot what those are called.
Whiskers.
Whiskers. Yeah, thank you. I got some whiskers like around my my snout with these kind of like dulled out almost blunt kind of like teeth. My long neck stretches down down before you kind of like see this almost like very hunched over body posture, and this like very these very like triangular looking like robes that seem to be very plain in appearance, and these like long fingers that are just kind of like busy just kind of like writing down really quickly, as it seems that me with my fancy little like catfish looking pen just kind of like writes extremely quickly, as I just kind of like mutter to myself, and my tail kind of like whips in the air as you kind of like see the hairs at the very end of that just kind of like being swished about by the crisp wind. I just kind of like going like, there's going to be 24,000 of these different types of pages, and I'm just kind of like muttering to myself as my glasses are starting to fog up, and I kind of like every once in a while have to like take them off and like rub them to kind of like clean them and put them back on.
The glasses wearing dragonborn.
You know, it makes sense. They probably wouldn't have very good, like, near vision.
Mother McKinney leans into you, Tiff, and says, "You know, dear, I understand that you're trying to get a good grip on who you're going to be traveling with, but it really is rude to stare."
That's to Tiff, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that is to Tiff.
So when I start talking, I'm just kind of.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
your turn.
Okay. Oh.
Mother McKinney has said this kind of in your ear.
Yeah.
She's not calling you out publicly or anything. She's just saying it's rude to
Sorry,
stare.
no, just me, my brain.
You're fine. Take your time.
So Tiff is visibly younger. She's a human. Off. She has blonde hair that's in a bob that's pulled back with a red ribbon. She has on white and yellow flowy garb, I would say is the best way to describe it. She stands with a stance that is confident in her own abilities, but not exactly her prowess. Ugh, brain. I don't know. My brain stopped working.
I think that's pretty good,
Okay,
actually.
I wasn't.
Okay.
You did a really good job. I wasn't necessarily needing you to do your whole like introduction. Just an in-character response to what Mother McKinney said.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We were just. You're fine. You're doing great.
I'm not. As we talked earlier, I'm not good with clues.
You're fine. That's okay. In any case, now that we've set that up a little bit, I'm going to assume that Tiff just doesn't respond to Mother McKinney. Maybe too busy
Um,
staring.
I would say that she nods, but in a very aloof way. Like listening, but not really listening.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. Now, the frigid air does little to daunt someone more accustomed to such a frightful lack of sunlight. The basaltic
Yeah.
columns lining the shore of Caerbronach, unbeknownst to most of you, give way to gargantuan subterranean caverns beneath the city, from which a pale-faced drow recently emerged. Though well prepared for the cold, there is only so much a warm cloak can do to keep them from fidgeting uncomfortably away from the prying eyes of strangers. Shadow Dancer, do you care to reveal your face to your companions?
I would say I'm there, but I'm in a corner somewhere. I'm like present but towards the back.
Okay.
Gotcha. Do you want to
And I think
describe yourself at all, or are you hiding?
I think I do have my face out, so I will begin to describe myself. So my character is a drow, and I think probably sort of pale hair that is like it's just sort of in that stage of growing out where it hasn't been cut in a while and it looks like, there used to be an intentional style to it, but there hasn't been for a while. And so pale white, grown out hair, pale pink eyes, and a very sort of rigid posture, like not fidgeting much at all, just sort of standing off to the side, kind of looking at
Standing there
everyone.
menacingly?
Yeah, sort of like giving everyone the side eye a bit, like not turning my head towards anyone, but very much looming in the corner, looking at everybody.
So you are not going to introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, I probably haven't told anyone my name, but out of character, I can tell people my name if you want me to.
Uh, that's fine. We'll have it so other players don't know your name yet until you tell them.
Cool.
Alrighty, that's really good,
You
y'all.
three, yes, excellent work, all three of you, on rolling with the punches. This is a great start.
I'm
You
still
three
terrified.
have you three have responded to the call of adventure, be that what it may, for you personally, and you stand at the precipice of the great stone bridge that links the island of Caerbronach to the mainland, thinking yourselves prepared for what lies ahead. Carrying your few belongings and an abundance of curiosity, the three of you are headed north to the city of Candlekeep, a library fortress housing the bulk of the world's knowledge, in search of answers. Now, on paper, the local government has set out a request for those in need of work to travel to Candlekeep in order to retrieve some lineage records for the sake of some ongoing legal case in the government of Caerbronach. There's been some questions of heritage and blah, blah, blah. It's not really something that you need to worry about too much. All you need to know is that they want some birth certificate for some estranged noble, and they're sending you to go get it. But unofficially, there are rumors of disappearances on this road. Not necessarily connected ones, but there is a reward out for any information that could be gleaned regarding these disappearances. You know that there have been a couple of stories, including the body of a young mother and a school teacher going to investigate something in the woods at the behest of the children and never coming back. Specifically, you, Tiff, Mother McKinney leans in and she warns you to be very careful. But if you see something, say something. And before she sends you off, one more thing. Salem.
Yes.
The Church of Ilmater is all about suffering for the greater good. Do you think that they have given you any equipment or belongings to further you along your quest? For instance, do you think that they have helped you by hiring a horse and wagon?
I would
Or
say
do
that
you think
is
maybe you're carrying your stuff on your back?
um I would say horse and wagon would be
So
a fairly realistic
they
idea.
have provided you with at least some method of carrying your belongings,
Yeah.
which makes sense. I mean, you are traveling in a group. If you are not yourself a mercenary, you're just, if I recall, are you kidding me? That's a snore. I don't know if y'all can hear that.
No, I didn't hear that. That's very
That's a
funny.
cat snore.
You know, that's hilarious.
I'll be right back. I need to put her out.
All right.
Get out of here!
Suddenly, a bunch of cats appear and they start cuddling you.
Yeah,
bunch
and an
of snoring
opossum runs
cats
around them and
appear.
huddles them away.
Oh man, I have such shaky hands just from having to introduce my character.
Oh my god! I almost had a panic attack.
Okay,
Not
she
actually.
promised to stop honking in her sleep.
How do you get a cat to promise something?
She blinked at me.
As a piece of advice,
something.
just real quick as well, if you're having some difficulties with role playing in your character, like how your character would respond, something that I found that helps me is to just kind of like generally describe what my character says, like instead of like role playing what my character actually says. I can go like, he gives like a general response, like, yeah, he wants that item kind of situation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like if
See,
you
the roleplay part is the one part that I've really never done, and it's the one part I'm terrified by.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it can
definitely do
be
understand.
hard.
It's it's very intimidating. It can get a little hard sometimes. So yeah, don't worry about that. You can just kind of like say, don't feel too pressured to kind of like roleplay if you don't really feel it. Just kind
Yeah.
of describe your response instead.
Okay.
And we are going to be doing plenty of roleplay practice in this session. So no worries, no
Yeah,
pressure. This is session 0, session
Yeah.
1.
It's the one where you
No,
can
there's
sort
so
of
much pressure. I have to be perfect.
you can get your
No.
legs about you in this one. I find that's what session
Is that a
0
New
is good
Zealand
for.
thing?
I don't know.
Get your legs about you.
That does sound very not. That does
Not
sound very
American.
Australian
Yeah,
and
probably not
Australian adjacent.
American.
Australian and Australian adjacent.
Sounds very taken from the British.
Yeah.
Diaspora, if you will. Anyway, as I was saying, a bounty has been placed on any information. So you're not as a non-combat focused just basic group of travelers, you're kind of like messengers. You're running an errand for a local government. You're not yourselves mercenaries. Now, one or two of you may have a little bit of combat experience, and this is all what is on paper, but you're not really being encouraged to go investigate those disappearances. That kind of thing is more left to the individual factions and also the town guard, as well as any other organizations that may have an interest in people disappearing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's after
Yeah.
but in any case, So you travel along. Oh, before you go, you are loading up your few belongings, which you are advised not to take too many, onto this small carriage, which you have been graciously allotted by the Church of Ilmater, who is sponsoring your short quest on behalf of Tiff, who is, of course, a member of this church. And just before you leave, before you set out, Mother McKinney reaches out to you, Tiff, and she takes your hand in hers and she says, Tiffoni, listen, I know you're a big girl, you're almost grown, and I've known you for a very long time, and that you're perfectly capable of handling yourself in a scuffle. And she kind of gives you a little side eye, like you're kind of a ruffian compared to the other Ilmater Catholic school kids. And she says, but there are things outside the city that, well, they aren't. I'm struggling for words here, but what I'm trying to say is some things just, and there are things out there that will not be kind to you. And I don't mean in the sense that people are unkind. I mean in the cosmic sense that the world is unkind. And we, as followers of Ilmater, realize that some things are worth the glory of self-sacrifice. Some things are worth putting your life on the line for others. And as loath as I am to say this, I want to remind you that some things aren't worth the suffering. It's okay to turn back if you need to. All right?
Tiff,
You understand, right?
yeah. The way that you talk to me, sorry. Mother McKenny, with the way that you talk to me, you make it sound like I'm not rough around the edges for a reason. I've seen more of the world than these people have.
These people.
No, not the party
You.
adventurers, but my fellow classmates. Not that they're prissy, but you know,
They're
they're not.
prissy. It's all right. You can say it.
Listen, I'm a kind peer.
Well, I don't.
But I'll be fine.
I know
I'm
you know
on a
how to strap
mission
around
from
with
the
the best of them.
church.
That's not what I'm talking about. It's just a short trek. I'm sure you'll be fine. But, you know, news spreads and things have been happening, and I don't want you to get into a situation that you can't get yourself out of.
I love your concern, but you have taught me well, and I'll be completely fine. It's like not even that dramatic.
Mother McKinney kind of looks at you and she says, I hope I've taught you enough. And with that, she sends you off.
Out of character. Holy shit, that was amazing.
I didn't die,
Yeah.
guys! I didn't have an anxiety attack! Holy shit!
That was awesome.
Ah!
How was that, Shell? How are we feeling?
I'm
How are we
dying.
feeling?
I'm dying. Not literally. Just internally.
Feeling okay?
I'm great. I'm just dandy!
See, that is exactly how RP is supposed to go. You don't have to know what you're going to say.
No, I do. I have to know everything.
Well, if it helps, I don't know if you could tell, vast majority of everything I just said was typed out like hours ahead of time. So
Well,
if you
I
think
had
of
like 2
something
seconds. You have it 2
exactly,
hours.
exactly. So what I'm saying
No.
is you're not going to have a bunch of like purple prose and whatever.
No,
Sometimes
I
you're
have
going to be stumbling over your words. Sometimes you're going to be hesitating or stammering, and that's okay because guess what people do in real life?
No, I don't
They
do that.
hesitate.
I
They
talk
stammer.
perfectly.
And it is okay because I do it. Chris does it. Roland does it. You're gonna do it.
No.
Everyone stammers. Everyone trips over their words. You're not going to roll off the tongue like it's rehearsed because it's not, and that's the beauty of it. It doesn't have to be rehearsed.
You're gaslighting me and not allowing me to be the best ever.
Oh my god.
How
All
dare
right.
you?
All right, the best ever.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank you
see.
for realizing my title.
Let's see how this goes from here on out. You travel along the main road. I say the main road for most of the day. It's not really the main road. It's more like a smaller sub road next to the cliffs. And I will send you an image of kind of our very, very basic map. It's not something you really need to be keeping in mind too much, but this is where you are right now. Hang on, where are we? Where are we? Ah, here we are. Resources, character sheets, book of lore. Here's your lore. I'm deleting Map Pat from the
Wow.
book of lore.
Lore moment.
That blue
Oh
dot.
no, Matt Pat.
Matt Pat died.
No. I think Matt
That
Pat's
blue
chronically part
dot
of the lore.
is the city of Caer and I don't know if you can see it, but there's kind of a little divot next to the mountains, next to the cloud peaks. That divot is where the road is, and you are headed up to Candlekeep.
Okay.
The first part of the road to Candlekeep is a very beautiful and scenic one. To your right, you of course have those stone cliffs that look like your regular mountains, but at a certain point, they almost seem to jut upwards, near vertically, just to account for just how tall these mountains get. So you've got a nice little cliff to one side protecting you from any dangers or stiff winds. And then to your left, you've got kind of a little bit of an incline where you are yourself on part of a mountain. And over further out to your left, you see the Dales. It's rolling hills. You've got these beautiful moors with stacked stone walls, the occasional village off in the distance. Yes, it's gray, and most of the trees have turned to shades of golden red and browns. But it's all in all, it's a rather peaceful autumn walk. You have plenty of time to get to know each other. How is everyone walking or traveling? Are we just walking down the road on foot? Is one of you driving the horse? Which
Oh.
one of you is driving the horse, do we think?
Is there an option that the Church of Almeida had someone drive the carriage? Because they don't trust us? Not because they don't trust us, but because...
I can drive the horse.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
option.
say they didn't hire you a driver. They just gave you the horse and the carriage.
Just like, go
And you are
on, take this
expected
and
to
get away.
return the horse.
Okay.
We are
I should
not
probably
getting our
also mention.
fucking
I forgot to
deposit
mention
back
this,
on
but
that
my
horse.
dude is like 7 foot.
Yeah,
Love that.
Let's
horse is
go.
Mostly because of the
horse is probably
neck.
a little bit spooked. So horse has got blinders on. If you're not familiar with blinders, they don't totally blind the horse. They just keep it focused on the road ahead of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They just blind its peripherals.
Sunglasses in reverse.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Reverse sunglasses is a great way to put that.
So on the map, we're starting at the blue dot and we're heading towards Candlekeep.
Yes.
That is correct.
Nice. I
So
like the
you're
idea
walking
that
down. Oh, go ahead.
we're all sitting in silence for a lot of this journey.
Well, realistically, we don't know each other, so we wouldn't.
Yeah, that would be a really good time to get to know each other, by the way.
I think
If we have to roleplay
Zafirul
this
hasn't.
awkward silence for 10 minutes, we will.
Yeah,
Listen,
I
I'm
will
really good at
happily
getting
roleplay
stuff
some
Zafirul
done.
still
awkward
hasn't
silence.
like offered any information to anyone and is still just kind of sitting there very quietly, but I think they have pulled out a piece of cloth that they're. I think I said I was embroidering is what I do.
Oh,
Hang
that's so
on,
real.
I gotta check my equipment again. There was some proficiency.
Embroidering,
Weevil-
crocheting, something.
Weaver's tools.
Weaving.
Yeah, so let me look up the Weaver's tools.
We can pretend you're embroidering, though.
Yeah,
It is,
I
in
think
fact, a game of imagination.
Yeah, because I
Yes.
think the idea I had was that this is something that my character does as a hobby.
Nothing wrong. So, are you walking or are you sitting on the wagon? Because, quite frankly, this is more like a trailer than a wagon. It's not something for everyone to ride in.
Yeah, I think I'm
I would say,
perched precariously on like a suitcase or something.
gotcha. So you are in the storage wagon,
Yep.
and
Is it a covered wagon or is it
no, it's not a covered wagon.
okay, cool.
It's like a hold on. That's not what I'm talking about. This is a better, it's not a great image. I want you to imagine, like, where should I put this? Where should I put this? I'm actually going to make a channel. I'm going to say game images. So this is the kind of wagon. It's rickety. It's not super schmancy. Doesn't have a lot of room for sitting.
Yeah,
The horse can probably pull like
I don't
the
know anything
driver and like
about Death
maybe one
Note,
other
but I know
person.
that one of the characters is infamous for always like sitting really weirdly perched like a bird on shit. So that
Anime
is
fan,
what
can you confirm? Weeb, can you
that is what
confirm?
my character is doing. Is just like
The Kira
really
squat.
awkwardly.
The not Kira.
Sorry,
The L
I zoned
squat.
out. What happened?
Yeah,
I heard someone say
yeah.
we're
weeb,
I'm
talking
and
doing
I
about
the
got
Death
L
here.
Note.
squat,
We're
like
talking about Death
perched
Note.
on whatever
Can you
thing there is in
confirm
there for me to
the
perch
L
on.
squat is a thing?
Yes, I can. Hang on.
Well, this is the kind of wagon that I'm talking about, just for the record. It's not a
Yeah.
super spacious. It's not super spacious. It's not super sturdy.
Yeah, so I'm perched on like one of my own bags or something, embroidering the hem of my own cloak with little autumn leaves. Yeah, exactly. Of this anime man. That's how I'm sitting.
That anime man.
But
I love
So
that.
it's like I have my own cloak like up, the hem of it in my hands, even though I'm still currently wearing it. I'm squatting like that, and I'm embroidering little orange leaves onto the hem.
Cute. How about you, Tiff? What are you doing? Are you walking or are you also finding room in this wagon?
If we ow, sorry, I hit my computer. Can we do that? Can I also sit in the wagon? That would make the most
You
sense.
can certainly
but, like,
try. You can certainly
Well,
go for it. It might make the
trying
horse
and
a little
seating
slower.
are two different things.
Well, what I'm saying is it might make the horse a little slower. You can do it though. Might not be a lot of room in there.
I would say Tiff is probably sitting near like the opening of it, like on the floor. Probably humming. What?
So watching the back of the road more than like the road ahead.
Just like watching the back of the road, staring at the scenery.
And not one of you is talking to each other. How about you, Tenstride? Do you want to say anything to these two losers? I mean, loners.
Wow. Yeah. So I'm going to just kind of like, as I'm kind of like drawing on the horse carriage, I'm going to just like look around, observing nature, and then I like look at my companions, and then like my long neck just kind of like it like circles back.
Like an owl.
Yeah, like
You're
an
like,
owl.
ah!
I love
It just
that.
like creates like a spiral as I like look backwards. And then what would I say? What would I say? What would I say? Uh, I'm going to kind of like go. So, who who are you? I'm sorry, I have not really introduced myself yet. My name is Tenstride. Um, I've been I've been looking for some money recently. Is there anything that I can help any of you guys with at any point?
You're soliciting money from your teammates.
I love this.
This is great.
You're soliciting money from your
Spare change, spare change.
Tenstride's the broke one.
Okay. Getting back to character.
Character trait broke as fuck. We'll do anything for $5.
I think Zephyr kind of like looks up from what they're doing and just kind of goes, well, that depends on what your talents would be.
Oh, well, my talents lie in quite a few things. I can give you quite a few tidbits of knowledge, and like I can even teach some magic, or, and this is something that I've been working on. I can provide some fantastic entertainment.
Tiffany, how close do you think you are with Ilmater? Do you think Ilmater could talk to you in the sense that a patron could, a warlock?
No, I would say only for like dramatic moments.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. You don't have a familiar or anything, right?
No.
Alright, awesome. Yet. No, kidding.
Yo, I get a cat. Like I get a little like cat familiar.
Oh,
Get a
do I?
possum later in the
I
game.
forgot about my potential rat that I almost had. I can't
Oh,
remember if I
Oh.
decided if I had that or not.
Well, if you
Actually,
do have the rat, that
I mean,
rat can be your DM insert if you want.
My rat that talks. Oh my god,
rat
I
that
really want a
talks.
rat that talks.
You can have a talk. You can have a rat that talks only to you.
Yeah, I desperately want a talking rat. I want to call it Squeakers.
In that case, Squeakers kind of comes up and squeaks into your ear. Translated into common, that means that he will info dump for money.
Tenstride so real for that.
You know, the best time to plant the tree.
Was
Some of my
yesterday.
parents used to say this at some point. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years
I
ago.
don't think he has parents.
The second best time
But
is
don't
now.
say anything about it.
That's what they used to say. So like, I mean, if you want to see like a cool little trick, I can show you.
Yeah, sure. Show me your little trick.
All right. And then from there, I'm going to say, why did the chicken cross the road?
What's a chicken?
To get to the other side. And I'm going to.
I want you to hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
You don't have chickens in the Underdark.
Zathriel. I would like for you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I was actually going to. I was literally about to ask if I could have permission to cast hideous laughter on you.
Oh, excellent! Excellent!
No,
I
I
used
was
to
just
do
going to
this
have
when
them
I was
take a
playing
little,
a wizard.
like a point of psychic damage.
Oh.
But also, I used to do this when I played a wizard a while ago. This
Oh
is
my
beautiful.
God, let's go.
Okay,
How
do
does
you
it
want me
feel
to
to be on the
roll
other-
it in
Yes, please roll
real
that
life
wisdom saving throw.
or
throw.
in a chat somewhere? Because I have dice with me.
Either or, whichever one you want.
Oh, hang on, I gotta pull up my
Whichever's more
character sheet.
easier for you.
Why did the chicken cross the road? What's a chicken? Write that down. Write that down.
Continues the punchline anyway. That's what I love
Okay.
about 10 Stride. Zero fucks
Okay, a
given.
saving throw?
Yeah.
I've rolled
saving throw.
a 7 plus 3, so that is a 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say with the DC 10 that's not gonna cut it. I think this is how you do wisdom saving throws. Chris, am I correct?
I think so.
If that
Yeah,
joke
so like
was
if you
just
have
so
like
bad,
a DC, if it's matched, then the DC is met. So like if the DC is 10, for example, and
I
the
had the
player
DC
rolls
at
a 10, they actually pass it.
oh, I see. Okay. So
But do you think I noticed a little bit of, like, a twinge of psychic pain?
And the moment I see that, I kind of like raise one of my hands, and in it there's like a little like tart, like a little like cookie looking thing, in my hands that I like crunch up, and then you watch it as it kind of like turns into these like glowy, glittery dust bits, that then begin to get swept up in the air and kind of like start to swirl around you. And I'm going to.
He's giving you breadcrumbs?
And I'm going to need you to
Magical
succeed on,
breadcrumbs?
go ahead and roll a wisdom save for the hideous
What?
laughter.
Okay, that is an 8 plus 3, so that is an 11 now.
11. My spell save DC is 13.
Oh no!
So from this absolutely nonsensical joke,
This completely, like, stone-faced, not laughing at all, doesn't know what a chicken is, not laughing whatsoever, goes to, like, uncontrollable giggles.
Yeah.
Okay, just to recap. Y'all have known each other 45 minutes.
Yeah, he's already
And in
asked
that
me for
time-
money.
He's already asked for money.
He's
already
asked for
casting
money
spells
and
on
he's
us.
cast a spell on you. And you have not even told him your name.
Yeah. I love this. I
My
love
name is
this.
Tenstride, and I'll be here all
There are
night.
no brain cells. I was hoping 10 Stride would be the brain cell of this party. He's not.
No. Even I knew that one.
10 Stride's not going to be the brain cell of this one.
I don't know if you have one of those.
I think Zathriel might be the closest thing we have to a brain cell.
Doesn't know
in
what a
which
chicken
case
is.
God help us.
Doesn't know what a chicken is, but
Maybe
it's the
we
brain
should have
cells of
hired
the
a driver.
operation.
Maybe we should have hired a driver. In any case, as this is Tiff, what is your reaction to all this?
So when they're talking, I'm probably not ignoring them, but totally ignoring them. But once Xanthril starts laughing, I would say I look at them, with very much confusion on my face.
Yeah, because it's
And
not
then-
like it's not like
not
when
a
you
funny
laugh at something
joke.
that's actually funny. It's like when you're
it's
laughing
not a
at
funny
something
joke,
and you
but-
don't want to be laughing at it.
Yeah, but from Xanthril's laughing, I would say Tiff starts giggling. Just from the absurdity of what the fuck?
I'm gonna go.
How long does Tasha's hideous laughter last?
It lasts for
For one should be
1 minute.
like 2 hours.
Oh, it
It lasts for
doesn't
up
it
to
also
1
knock
minute,
you
but
prone?
I can
Or
stop
did I make
it.
that up?
So after like 30 seconds, I would say, I'm gonna stop it.
Do you use a spell slot on that, Ken
Yes.
Stride?
I did.
What the fuck,
Wonderful.
man?
I love
for a
this.
bit.
This is
I'm glad to know
this is what
I
playing
can
a wizard
expect
is all
from y'all.
about.
I'm glad to know this is what I can expect from y'all.
Don't expect anything.
Reduce your expectations to 0.
Actually, less than 0, honestly. Like a -5.
Can I get? What do you mean? Can I get a 5? That's not less than 0.
No,
-5. -5.
-5.
I thought you said, "Can I get a 5?"
No! Reduce your expectations to
You're the
-5.
second
We're
person in
below
this party
0.
to ask for money.
No, that will not be my
Y'all
character bit,
broke.
thank you.
And I'm gonna go.
Y'all broke.
My companions. Now that icebreaker's out of the way, may I ask for your names?
Is the ice really broken here? I feel like the ice has just gotten twice as thick now because nobody wants to talk.
Oh god. What? How did we get here already?
This is how the
So
game be, my
after
dude.
that
This is how the
stunning
game be.
display, I'm just going to go, well, my name is Zethruel. Do you have any experience in tutoring young wizards?
Well, well, not much experience per se, but I am self-taught. So I can show you the tricks that I used.
I may know of someone who may need your assistance. I'll keep you
The
in
rat
mind.
looks at you.
Well, I'm always happy to help.
The rat, I'm going to say the rat is stink eyeing.
Bro's getting the side eye from this fucking rat.
Yeah.
Bro is getting the side eye from Ratatouille. Have you named your rat? Does your
I
rat
call
have a name?
Squeakers.
Or is your rat's name Rat? Squeakers, right. Yes, Squeakers is a rat, and rats are intelligent.
My
And
smart little
Squeakers
guy.
is kind of wondering.
What the
If
hell I
you're
may be thinking?
self-taught. No, he's kind of wondering, like, if this wizard is self-taught, a rat does not teach itself tricks. Squeakers does not believe in the concept of self-taught. So his immediate response is that you are lying out of your ass, Strahd. And you do not know any of this, but this rat is looking at you.
This rat does not like me.
This rat does not like you. All it knows is that you just made up the most bizarre story about self-teaching oneself something and then cast a spell on its master.
I asked for money. When that didn't work,
you asked for money.
When that didn't work, I cast a spell on his master, and now I'm telling him some cult bullshit.
Bro, literally eat hot chip and lie.
Yeah, this rat has already decided that Strahd is not friend.
Oh my god.
Jury's still out on Tiff.
Let's go.
Also, you wasted good food. You took a tart out and you used it to cast a spell instead of, eating it. What is wrong with you? Are you damaged?
Apparently.
I am damaged. Badly damaged.
Yeah, and he's a theater kid.
I'm going to. Oh yeah, of course he is. Of fucking course he is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you seen drawings of this man?
To be fair, Zethruel is also a theater kid, so Squeakers has no room to judge.
Oh
Squeakers has all the room to judge.
What did the church of Mater put Tiff through? Why are they doing this? Put it with 2 fucking theater kids.
You three were the only ones who signed up for this errand because nobody wants to go to fucking Candlekeep.
I didn't even get to sign up for it. I was just told to do it.
You were volunteered. You were volunteered.
They volunteered.
Speaking of which,
oh my god.
Tiff, have you told them about that? Have you told anyone why you're out here? What brought you out here? Are you going to?
Or talking about generally?
Just generally, what brought you out? Like, why are you on this mission? How did you find out about it? Why are you here?
So, with the setup so far, I would say Tiff being here is pretty, explained to them, given the circumstances. Like, she's obviously, a student-ish. So, I would say...
Kind of getting her class extra credit.
And, given the meeting location, we probably had some level of knowledge of what was going on.
All
Yeah.
right, awesome.
Because wasn't it
So
like
you all
outside the church?
kind of vaguely know each other, except for Zafriel. Nobody really knows what the fuck's going on with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and like turn around and continue just kind of like asking and you young lady, I'm sorry to interrupt, but may I ask would you mind letting us know a little bit about yourself? If you don't mind.
Oh, no, I don't know. My name's Tiffany, as you guys have already known from Mother, and I'm very excited to be on this adventure, and I just so great to be here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, glad to hear that then. Are
Is
there
this
do you have any like special abilities? Or were you just like
No, I don't really have anything quite special. It's just pretty basic stuff for my classes
oh, I see.
and
Like
mild real world experience. But
what do you learn in your
so
classes?
will this be your first adventure then?
yeah, I would say definitely first adventure, not like out of character, but like first adventure, not very oversighted.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Yeah. Just like generally like what did your classes cover? Because I know quite a few clerics are learn quite a big manner of different like healing magics and the like.
Well, since I am a student of the Church of Almighty, I do obviously have some healing abilities. But most of my belt is utility.
Oh, I see.
Tiff
Well,
is wearing a utility belt. Send tweet.
No!
getting called out. Oh my god. So I'm gonna go. Okay, that's really good to hear. Actually, I was mildly worried. And you, my drow friend, what do you bring to the table?
I mainly martial ability.
Oh, what kind
At
I'm
of?
least we've got one fighter on this
No!
group in this
No,
whatever this
no.
is.
No, guys. No.
I bring to the table my martial ability and my compatriot squeakers, and I gesture to the rat on my shoulder.
Squeakers. Oh, that's
Squeakers,
an adorable
squeakers
little name.
squeaks. Squeakers squeaks
Oh my god,
to
look
all
at
of
it!
you.
That's so
To Zafriel,
cute.
he says, I do not trust either of these motherfuckers.
I love squeakers.
You're done, shit, bro.
These two
I
are
like
sexy
the
as
idea
shit.
that
That's it.
the squeakers is like a really fancy rat. Like he's like top tier Dumbo rat kind of
Oh yeah, it has
style.
like curly hair. Looks so
Yeah.
soft.
He's my fancy little boy.
So,
Aw.
okay, hang on. Let me characterize Squeakers. Is Squeakers a diva?
Squeakers could be a diva. It depends on what you want to make of him.
Got it. Because right now I'm kind of characterizing Squeakers as like your best friend who wants to cut everyone.
Yeah. I feel like that
If
makes
if
But I
sense.
can,
Squeakers is a diva, he needs to be brushed at least 3 times a day. I need that to happen.
Yeah.
are you
Oh
brushing
yeah, I
Squeakers?
definitely have a little rat comb.
Oh,
Let's go.
little rat
And you're a
comb.
drow, so of course it's made of like human bone or something.
Yeah, something scary as shit.
Something goth.
Edgy as fuck.
Yeah, has to be an edgelord in all capacities.
Do you
Yeah.
use the rat comb on your own hair as well as Squeakers?
No. I think
Missed
Zafriel
opportunity.
doesn't have a comb. They only
Oh,
have the rat
that's right.
comb.
They only have the comb for the rat.
I have
Squeakers
like
would be upset if
yeah. I was-
Zambril used the comb on themselves.
That is so unsanitary.
How dare you?
How dare you use my comb on your nasty humanoid head?
Like,
You have any idea how many diseases you carry?
yeah, like Zafriel just doesn't use combs.
he just looks homeless.
Zafriel's
Bro.
Through's idea is like I can use my hands to comb
Bro
through
is
it,
disheveled.
and then
In
the rat.
rat society, humans have a reputation for carrying disease.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Zathril is giving me like fucking I'm forgetting my favorite philosopher's name. Fuck, the guy that lives in the barrel.
Diogenes.
Yeah,
I love that we
Diogenes.
both
Zathril is
said
giving me like
Diogenes.
edgy Diogenes
In a
vibes.
rich man's house, the only place to spit is his face. That's one of my
Behold a
favorite
man!
Diogenes lines.
You yak on my bed, you're in trouble.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Not gonna yak? Okay, we cool.
Aw.
Alright.
Now, as the three of you are getting to know each other a little better, you start seeing some other people on the road. You pass by a couple folks who are, taking their daily trek, going to the market, coming from Candlekeep. And you do see one thing that interests you. Heading towards you on the road, not necessarily towards you, but in the opposite direction, so you will cross paths, is a wagon. And it's not a rickety one like yours. This is a much, much more intricately covered wagon. You can see that it is painted. It has any number of shiny baubles and elegant ornamental designs upon it. It appears to even have a shelf on the window with shutters on said window, and a shelf boasting a variety of terracotta pots with herbs and growing spices. Some are already picked and drying on the sill, while others are growing in the pot. It's brightly colored, and you can see that the edges are painted gold, although the paint is flaking off a little bit. And its wheels are the same. You can see that it is gilded with gold paint, although it is chipped. And a horse much more beautiful than your own, black and white with long tufts of hair around its hooves and an elegant, well-combed, well-cared-for mane upon an ornamentally decorated leather saddle.
I think at this point I would have been walking beside the wagon for a bit. So I think when I see the much fancier horse, I'd kind of give our one a bit of a gentle pat and go, "It's alright, you're still fancier to me."
Don't worry, Jeremiah, you're still beautiful.
You're still
in your
lovely,
own way.
speakers.
The horse's name is not Jeremiah, but it is now.
Yeah. It wasn't Jeremiah before, but it is now.
The other horse has its head held up high and kind of eyes Jeremiah with a signature look of superiority.
How does Jeremiah carry himself?
Jeremiah's your like standard farm horse. He's kind of like, yep, same shit as always. There goes Fancy Pants.
Okay.
Bro literally
Jeremiah
said,
don't
"Can
give
we
a
get a
fuck.
vibe check on this horse, please?"
Can we get a vibe check on this horse real quick?
It's important to know your livestock, you know?
I would like for any of you that would like to. I would like for you to make, let's see. I am going to say either a investigation or a history check.
Okay.
Hold on.
Just a quick note. Usually investigation entails like going up to like something.
Oh,
and, like,
in that
actively
case,
investigating. Mm-hmm. Like
in that
touching it and
case,
stuff.
straight history check, please.
I'll-
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. Alternatively, I personally would replace investigation with perception instead, because perception.
Perception. Yes, that's what I was looking for. I meant to say perception instead of investigation.
Oh, nice. I
My
have
bad.
disadvantage
I feel
on
that.
perception checks in the daytime.
Yeah, because like perception's like using your general senses.
All right. So yes, it
I
is
rolled a 9
afternoon.
in perception.
A 9 on
What?
perception. That's not going to cut it.
I'm gonna run history real quick.
I have disadvantage on perception in the daytime.
Oh, I thought you said that your advantage was 9. I was like, huh? What? What are you on about?
14 history.
All right, a 14 history. I'm gonna say yeah, that'll cut it.
Fuck yeah.
What you see before you is very clearly a caravan wagon. Now, typically, when from what you know, from what you have read in your isolated upbringing, these caravan wagons, you've heard them spoken of in stories. You've heard people talk about them, saying to be careful. This is a wagon belonging to the Vistani.
Oh,
Nobody really knows where the Vistani come from or really where the Vistani go. All that's really known is that occasionally you'll come across them on the road and they may sing or dance or party
excuse me.
or boo roo 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 roo. Sorry.
Bro is not rocking.
Bro's not rocking with the Vistani.
Yeah, he
And
said fuck those
honestly,
guys.
he's not the only one. The Vistani have a bit of a negative reputation in the history books. They have a bit of there have been whispers of them being thieves or tramps or just generally being dishonest.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing the real world inspiration behind this one.
Yeah.
I'm getting the
Now,
reference.
Yeah, no, I am too.
yeah. Now, of course, you've never met any Vistani in real life. They're really a very common sight. In fact, some people even assume them to be ghosts from a distant past, from how strange it is to see them on the road in the open day. And as a matter of fact, as one passes you, do you say anything? As this wagon passes you, you do not see any of the accustomed, any of the celebration or merriment to which you would be accustomed to seeing as it were told in the history books. You do not see people dancing around with tambourines or anyone crying out advertising fortune telling or palm reading or gifts or baubles for sale. This seems almost like there's only one person driving it.
I
You
give
don't
a
see any merriment
friendly
or excitement.
I'm gonna
I give
like
a friendly wave to the driver, but I don't say anything.
I'm gonna like point at the
The driver gives you a curt nod back.
I'm gonna point at the caravan and I'm gonna go, hey, look, that's a caravan of the Vistani people. I read about them back when I was younger. They're a
The
very
driver turns around to look at you and kind of waits for you to stop talking.
they're a very rare sight actually. I haven't heard of any sightings of them in a very long time. But then again, there are quite a few stereotypes that have been associated with these people. So I'm
The
actually quite
driver the
interested.
driver says very dryly, "Do not believe everything you read."
Oh,
And as soon as he hears you laugh, he says, "Shh, they're
whoa.
sleeping." And then he kind of looks away from you and continues on his way. But before he does, he turns around and he says, "By the way, traveler, be careful you do not get lost in the woods up here. There are tales.
We appreciate the warning.
Tales like what?
I am
Love that
sure
guy.
I'm sure you have already heard of disappearances and what have you. And I know that surely no esteemed adventurers like yourselves would want to debase yourself with investigating such things.
Well,
These
I
are
would
these are trivial
He
matters
called
that
us
are best
esteemed,
left.
guys.
The, these are trivial matters best left to those in say what is the word?
power.
More experience.
If you
Perhaps it
have
is something you had
any
Never
better
mind, guys. He
mention
information,
insulted us.
to the local guards. In other words, stay on the roads,
I
travelers.
see. But theoretically speaking, sorry. What's your name?
I have no name.
Oh,
None that is available to you, that is.
I respect that. If someone did theoretically want to just take a little bit of a detour and
He sighs.
just explore theoretically, just how would one go about that safely?
He looks at you with a very, very sharp glance that holds a lot more meaning than the words he says, and says very simply, stay out of the woods,
Noted.
and continues on his way. Now, what's interesting is that if you all wouldn't mind to look at that map for me real quick,
Mhm.
Yeah.
there are no woods in the direction you are heading.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Or so you thought there weren't, because now, as you are moving further and further towards Candlekeep, you see something that you weren't quite expecting. Hi,
Hello.
I'm being interrupted. Hang on, one sec. As I do have my wireless headphones on, so I can keep talking. So as you are moving down this path, which to your understanding should be a mostly straight shot of some rolling hills and the occasional scattered village off to the side, you're starting to see more and more trees crop up. And as it goes further, it almost seems like the seasons have progressed further here. Now, it makes sense that you would go farther north and the talons of winter would sink their fangs into the land with the changing temperatures. Roland, your equator knowledge is reversed here. We're talking north of the equator, so the further north you go, the colder things get.
Thank you for clarifying. Here it's the
Good.
opposite.
Yeah, it is the opposite in New Zealand. The further south you go, the colder things get. But we are talking from a Western Europe, Western Faerun standpoint.
What are you talking about?
But
Of course we're not. What are you on about?
The further north you would go, the colder things would get. But here, it seems almost abrupt how quickly the leaves have fallen. You see more and more trees, and as you see these more and more trees, you see more and more leaves have fallen, more and more bare branches. And you see trees that you're not really familiar with being in this area. Instead of the typical hawthorns and birches, you're seeing these more gnarled oaks and these gosh, I'm not good with tree species names, but they seem more gnarled, more twisting, and significantly more barren, as though these branches have been dead for many, many years.
Oh, that doesn't seem right. I could have sworn that in the map this was not a forested area. Nor do the trees
And
look like
Yeah,
they belong here.
to
you
my
move
knowledge, it
further
shouldn't look like
along.
this.
No, it should not, but you're following the correct path. All the turns and the twists, they're accurate to what is shown on your small parchment map. But as evening falls, the already somber skies are dimming with the setting sun, and the relative coolness of the afternoon quickly chills into biting and whipping winds. The rolling hills finally give way to the edges of a thick and overgrown forest with creeping vines, with patches of mushrooms the likes of which you haven't seen in your hometown or on your island. And it's getting darker and darker, and the fog is creeping in. Now, you're used to fog on Cabrona. Fog is a daily occurrence, but this is a different fog. It's almost a different color, less of that beautiful misty blue and more like a smoky gray shimmering mist that encapsulates everything that you see. It is so thick in some spots that you cannot see the roots that are protruding out of the ground of these gnarled old trees, and it causes your wagon to bump and your feet to stumble as your legs are almost up to your calves in some cases, perhaps up to closer to your ankles, Tenstride. In this thick mist, thick as water, you cannot see what is below you. You cannot see below the center point, the axles of the wheels.
Well,
The
this
mist
is
is
scary.
so thick, you are wading through it.
Should we perhaps break for the evening?
Maybe.
It doesn't
Would
seem
anyone
like
like
it
As
would
check
be
the
soon as
map
you
safe
real
say
quick?
to.
that, the horse startles.
Oh shit!
It whinnies and it begins to thrash,
Whoa,
and
Jeremiah!
you hear
Jeremiah.
its ear flicks at you calling its name, but it seems determined to turn back, but can't seem
Whoa!
to figure out which direction is back, which way is the best to flee. And you understand its terror as suddenly you hear the growls rising up from the mist that you didn't hear before. You didn't
Oh shit.
see anything.
There's going to be
From
smoky
all
tendrils
corners,
that start to kind of like form around my fingers, and there's like tiny little sparks as I like prepare.
I get my quarterstaff
from the
out.
mist emerges a pack of wolves. They are big wolves. They are not healthy wolves, mind you. These are thin and scarred, and their eyes are crazed with hunger. They're not the kind of wolves that you see adorning the forests around Cair. These look different, darker, more tinged with black at the edges of their fur. One or two of them have chunks of hair missing or even an eye scratched out. And their stomachs growl almost as loudly as their jaws. In the center, directly before you, the largest of them leads the charge. And I would like for you all, please, to roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Oh god.
Oh shit!
This is the part I've been dreading, y'all. Bear with me.
Yeah, we got this. We'll be good. I'm glad that our first battle is happening outside of the daytime because I don't fight good in the daytime. I have sunlight
Yeah,
sensitivity.
Chris, what is the are there any hindrances to fighting at night? I would say it's not midnight, it's not pitch black, but it's late in the evening. You barely have like a little bit of sunlight left.
Not necessarily that I'm aware of, unless we don't have any light sources, which I'm going to
I
fix
can
in a
cast
second.
dancing
Also,
light.
how do I roll
Okay.
initiative for 5 NPCs in roll 20?
There are two different ways, and it happens the same way in D&D, in any type
And I
of
don't
D&D.
mean NPCs, I mean monsters.
Yeah, yeah. So like you can either roll for each one of them individually, or you can roll once and then just have them all go in the same turn.
Okay, how do I do that? How do I roll?
Okay, so you can go.
And I'm going to
about
roll
it.
them individually.
Do you see to the top left? Sorry, not top left. To just the left, there should be like a little D20 symbol.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and click on that.
And I'm going to roll 5 of them.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Y'all
And,
can handle 5 wolves, right?
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Check the dex
Yeah, we'll be
modifier for
fine.
the wolves. Let me see here. If I'm not mistaken. Pardon.
Bless you.
Oh shit. It kicked me out of the game.
No.
Said nuh-uh.
Okay, so they have a plus 2. They have a plus 2 to their initiative.
Plus 2 initiative. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Rolled an 8, but I can't remember what my modifier is.
And how much HP does each wolf have?
Ooh,
Each
I got a
wolf has an armor
+5
class
to
of
initiative.
13, except for the big wolf in the front.
Oh, there's a big wolf.
So let me
Okay.
take a look. Yes, that's the alphas are not actually a concept that happen in nature. Let me go ahead and
Yeah.
put that out
I
there.
mean, yeah, we can
That's not a
suspend our
real thing,
disbelief that it's a
but we're
thing that
suspending our
happens in
disbelief for a second.
fantasy
Yes.
for fantasy wolves.
Yeah,
The fuck? There
we
we go.
can pretend it's not real.
Armor class 13 and HP.
Guys, holy
How do we
shit.
roll initiative in the chat in Roll20?
In Roll20?
What
Go
command?
to your character sheet, and in the middle of it, at the top of that, you should see where it says Armor Class, Initiative, and Speed. You just click on Initiative.
Yeah. Oh, does that just roll it for you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Bro, imagine getting a nat 1.
Oh.
Couldn't be me.
I mean, at
I was
least
an 18. I thought it was good. I'm gonna have good luck.
at least when it's initiative, it's not like a crit fail. It's just a low number.
Yeah, I just suck. It just hurts my pride.
Wait,
It's
is this
like
your
the
first
best
roll ever?
possible.
Yeah, no, that's my first technical roll ever.
It's
Oh my
like the best
God.
possible place to be getting a nat 1. So take comfort in that.
Let's
Okay,
go!
but, like, there
I
is
can
an
suck
advantage.
here and it be okay.
Yeah, the good thing about like ending up last is that you can tell like you can see what happens, and then you also have like plenty of time to kind of like plan out your strategy, and you can adjust it as like people's turns go in case anything changes.
I have no strategy. I'm scared.
You got
I'm
this.
just a little guy.
You got this. I believe in you.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and get close to my companions, and I'm gonna go. Okay, so this is a bit unexpected, but I think I have a plan. If you all are willing to go with it. Remember the spell that I cast on you,
Yeah,
Mr. Drow?
the laughter.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
If we deal enough damage to them, I can go ahead and cast that upon them and leave them there for a minute, and then we can run away from
And
them.
we hightail it out of here.
Exactly. That way, no one has
I
to
get
get hurt,
that.
but too badly.
If we have, I probably should have cast Dancing Lights in the seconds before the battle, because that's a decent light source.
That's true.
But I guess I will do that on my turn.
Holy shit, I have dancing lights too.
Nice.
Oh, it is concentration though, so you would have to concentrate on it. Yeah.
What does concentration mean again?
Basically, it means that if anyone attacks you while you're concentrating, you have to roll a wisdom save of, I believe, 10. And if you roll below that, then the spell disappears.
Okay.
The spell ends. Yeah. I believe you
Bro,
can
I'm gonna
also,
talk to
you can also
I'm getting my initiative order together.
No, you're fine. Don't worry.
You can also cast any spells while concentrating on a different one, just as long as the other spells don't require concentration too.
Yeah.
Do I have any bonus action spells? Let me check. I should know this, but I haven't checked Ten Stride's character sheet in a while.
Be real.
I love that 2 of you rolled the same as 2 of the wolves.
Nice.
Hi.
When something
So
like
does
that
that-
happens, it's really
Is that
up
like
to the
the
DM.
initiative modifier? I've seen people use like whichever one has the higher initiative modifier goes first in the tie.
Yeah, it very much varies by DM.
What is your initiative modifier, Tiffany and Tenstride?
0.
Mine
Okay.
is 2.
Okay, so you have the same modifier as the damn wolf.
Yeah. By that point,
I'm gonna say you go first.
All right.
I'm gonna say you go first, because fuck this wolf.
Fuck this guy!
Fuck this wolf in particular.
I'm also not giving you something with 37 hit points right off the bat, so bear with me.
Alright.
Yeah, that is more than
It's
I
a little
have.
excessive.
Yeah. Witchful babies.
All right. So first up is wolf number 1. Wolf
Nice.
number 1 is... Now, Tiffany, are you still in the back of the wagon?
Oh no, sorry, I forgot that I was also supposed to be role playing.
You're good. Are
Are
you still in the back? It's okay if you are.
No, I would say no.
No, you're not? You're
I would
out of the wagon
probably.
now?
I'm not in the wagon. I would say I would have gotten out as
Are
soon
you
as
to the left or the right of the wagon?
to the right.
Okay, I'm going to assume you're on the opposite side of Zathril.
Yes.
All right, cool. In that case, I'm going to roll real quick. Wolf number 1 is going to attack. 1, 2,
I love that eeny, meeny, miny, mo is the way that the wolf, like, decides.
No, it's not the
Yeah.
wolf, it's me.
No,
yeah,
no, I
it
think
is.
that's
It's the
canon.
wolf
They go
number
that's
one is
canon.
coming
mighty
for
mo in the
you.
middle of the fight.
The wolf is.
Yeah, no,
This
that's
wolf
canon. I think it should
definitely
be.
speaks English,
Yes.
but like only squeakers can understand it,
Yeah.
and squeakers cannot communicate to you, Tiffany, that the wolf
I
is
like-
about to lunge at you, which is
I like the
exactly what the wolf is about
implication
to do.
that Squeakers and I just have such a profound bond that I can understand him. I can't understand any other rat. It's
That's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
just
the-
this
Squeakers.
one guy.
That's kind of how the familiar bond goes.
Pocket
Yeah.
rat.
So let's
Okay.
see, what is Wolf 1 going to do?
Kick my ass. So I feel.
Actually,
As a matter of fact,
I think you're the closest thing to a tank that we have, Tiffany.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm just dandy.
If I'm not mistaken.
all right. So Tiff, the wolf
Yeah.
is going to lunge at you, and it is going to try to bite you. So that's probably not going to do it. Tiffany does a 6 hit.
Womp womp.
A 6 hits you. What's your armor class?
13.
13. Then you're good.
Oh, let's go!
It
Go!
flies past you.
Let's go.
Now, Chris, what happens if it misses? Does she get a reaction?
No. She would get a reaction if the wolf decided to leave her like range of attack. So like if the wolf is like right next to her and it decides to move
So
back
the
like
wolf
5
tried
feet.
to get away.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, it lunges at her. But you duck out of the way just in time, Tiff.
Yo.
And it kind of, I'm going to say actually, because it rolled a 2, it slams its head like face first into the side of the wagon.
Oh,
Honestly,
Nice.
it deserves that for being mean to me.
Yes. Next up, Tiffany, it is actually your turn.
Huh?
Oh my
I
god,
rolled
let's
I
go!
rolled a 1 though.
So, Tiff, you can look, if you will, see what action you want to take.
Oh, I think Elias is using the 18 that you rolled at first. So yay!
Yes.
Oh!
I'm sorry. Did you roll something else?
No, I actually rolled initial. No.
that one.
If you want me to go first, I won't get lying.
I mean, you're welcome to. Or I can put
Um,
you at the bottom of initiative, and then you can kind of see how this goes.
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out how Roll20 works.
Tiffany, you have a choice. You can either be at the top or the bottom of initiative.
I kind of want to stab this guy, so
Okay, go for
Yes,
it. Fucking go
do
for
it.
Your
um,
first roll is not a
Babies
natural one.
first, roll.
Okay, so how do I actually do that? So, like, how do I? I would like. I don't know.
Chris?
Okay,
So you have weapons and you
Yeah,
have
I have a dagger.
spells.
yeah,
And I'm gonna stab this guy.
alrighty.
Is that
Stab
what I
the
should do?
wolf?
Probably not. But that's what I
No,
want
I
to do.
think it works.
Yeah.
It's-
That's
Because he's in my personal space.
that is a perfectly reasonable reaction to getting lunged at by a hungry wolf.
yeah. So
It's stabbing.
in your character sheet, there should be an attack bonus for the dagger.
Yes.
So what you do is you roll a d20 and you add that bonus to the roll.
My dagger says a D4.
Oh no.
I think that's
No,
the hit.
how does this work? How does this work?
That's the damage that it does
Damage
if it
type?
hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you roll a d20, and then whatever that is, you add your modifier. So that's your bonus.
And that would be what's in the attacks little thing
Yes,
next
that
to dagger.
determines whether or not you hit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So yours is a +2.
The
for
D20.
dagger.
Okay. Thanks.
So roll a d20 and add 2.
Okay.
Then
Thanks
tell me
for
what
being-
you roll.
Hold on, I have to type it right.
Yeah. You can.
So
type
I'm
it,
just
or you can
rolling
still
one
just click
D20.
it on Roll20. You can also just click it.
Well, hold on. Am I just rolling 1d20? Is that what I'm doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, guys. And I have a +2.
Yeah.
So an 11. An 11 is actually that wolf's AC exactly, if I recall correctly. Yeah, no, actually, no. An 11 is not going to hit because a wolf has an AC of 13.
Motherfucker.
So, unfortunately, you just barely, miss this guy's
So you're
ear.
just both lunging
You
at each
kinda-
other.
you
We
kinda
just
go
both
swing.
suck.
You kind of swing wide and maybe step back a little, which is
Yeah.
understandable. You did kind of just get attacked by a wolf.
I'm a little spooked.
I like to imagine
That's
that the
cool.
wolf attacks Tiff. It hits itself against the wagon. Tiff tries to attack back, but gets
And
the
I-
dagger
Yes,
stuck
bonk.
against the tree.
Yes. The wolf's head bonks and kind of ricochets off the side of the wagon and misses.
Yeah, and I didn't count for the trajectory of his face hitting the
You
wagon.
didn't account for the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wagon got in the way. It's not my
The
hand,
wagon
guys.
got in the way.
Not a skill
The
issue.
wagon got in the way. Wolf 2 is going to attack. Let's see.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Wolf 2 is going to go for you 10 stride.
All right.
Wolf 2 is going to move to bite. Damn, these wolves are rolling like shit today. I'm using my physical dice. Glad it's wolves and not one of my player characters. Chris does a... What was it? What was the modifier? +4. What did I even roll? I forgot. Okay.
Just like me.
I
Just
know
like me.
I said it was like shit, but I was so busy looking for what the modifier was that I forgot what I rolled and I had to roll again. Chris does a 15, not a 15, 14 hit.
I should have taken shield. It does.
Damn. Okay. So that is a 2d4 plus 2. Let me grab that. Is D4 the one that hurts like a bitch? Is D4 the pyramid?
Yes.
Shit.
Just spiky.
That's 6 piercing damage.
6 points of piercing damage. Alrighty.
What are your hit points? Just like normally.
What?
What's your normal healthy hit point?
Oh,
And
22.
wizards are
Yeah.
kind of squishy.
Yeah, wizards are squishy.
Yeah, I really like Battle Mass because then I can strategize, and
Yeah.
not fucking die. Okay, wait. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, I'm at 16 now.
Yeah,
Holy
you're a
fuck.
little squish. Once it bites, I don't think there's anything else that it can do. Though, yeah, the wolf, not the one directly in front of you, but the one to its right, kind of lunges at you. and it goes for your throat, but it ends up getting your arm if you like lift your arm up, which is an impressive feat because you have significantly more throat than arm.
Yeah, no, you have a lot. Yeah, I know that. Like you're just looking at it, and not.
But it gets your wrist,
Damn.
which does not feel too good.
Low hanging
Hey.
fruit.
Huh.
Low hanging fruit.
Don't say that again because I'll go for the low hanging fruit next time.
Oh fuck!
Wolf number 3. Wolf
No!
number 3
Shut up,
is
Chris.
going. Wolf number 3
Is going for the
sees
balls.
that 10 Stride is hurt and is also going to go for 10 Stride.
Holy shit, guys, help me!
I'm doing great in this first round of combat.
I'm really
I'm doing
sorry,
I haven't even got
absolutely
hit yet.
fine. They ain't even seen me.
Shit. Chris, it got a dirty 20.
Oh my
fuck.
god!
This guy's
Oh
fucked,
my
guys.
god!
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Well, at least it's not a crit. At least that's not a crit.
Not a crit. It's not a critical shit. But you do take another 5. No. Oh shit, it's. Yeah, you take another 7 piercing damage.
Oh
guy's
shit.
Guys, help! Help! Guys, I'm at fucking 9 damage. I'm at 9 health.
Zeph, it is now your turn. You have an option. You can either save this stupid fucking dragon, or you
Yeah.
can go after one of the other wolves. Because this
I'm
big
gonna-
wolf is kind of eyeing you suspiciously. It's giving you a dirty look,
Okay.
and Tweakers does not like it. Tweakers has retreated into the folds of your clothing. It's like, you're on your own, bitch.
In your hood, just like, nah, bye.
Nuh-uh.
No.
This ain't my fight.
Okay, I'm reading through my abilities again real quick.
That's so real. I'm staring at my spells right
Holy McShit. Holy McShit.
Okay,
I'm so
I'm
sorry,
going to sort of
Tenstride.
vault over the wagon, because I know I was sort of like on the side of it, kind of towards the back. Vault over to try and like get to 10 Stride as quickly as possible. And I'm going to bonk one of the wolves with my quarterstaff.
Nice. You have advantage on that, right?
Did I?
No. You just rolled twice. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
I just clicked the button
Okay.
and it seemed to give me advantage. I don't know why that happened.
Okay. +2. Oh, +5, +2. So you get a +7 in total. So
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know why I
confused.
have advantage. I should
I'm
probably figure
confused.
out how to turn that off.
do you have a physical dice that you can just add +7 to so that I know which one
Yeah.
you actually rolled?
Yep. That was
Because
a
I
natural
don't know if
20.
those numbers.
The physical
a nat
dice rolled a
20?
natural 20. Yeah.
Oh fuck! It's our first crit of the season.
Oh
Let's
my
go!
god, we got a
First
one.
crit.
We got a 20 in this
You-
one session.
You fucking bonk this wolf.
Yeah.
You hear like
Okay.
the vine bonk sound effect.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Bonk. Metal pipe sound.
Yes. You hit this wolf with like the drow equivalent of a metal pipe. And obviously that hits. Roll me some damage.
Okay, so that is. Okay, so that's 1d6. I'll use my physical dice for that.
Chris, was that you?
Yes.
So for the.
You don't have a bonk, do you?
No, I do not.
You need to add a bonk to your soundboard.
The crit
Yeah, we can add that.
double damage.
Start getting rules.
This
For
is
the
what
crit
happens when you
damage.
eat hot chip and lie.
Do I double it and then add +5, or am I? Because you know how. You hit
Double it and then
something.
add plus. Double
Okay.
it and then add +5, I think. Or I think actually, yeah, double it and then add +5.
Double
Cool.
it and give
So
it to
that
someone
is-
else.
So I rolled a 4, so that is an 8. plus 5, which is a 13? Is that how numbers work?
So if you do 13 damage to this wolf,
Yeah.
you hit it like right in the sweet spot on its skull, and it doesn't just go unconscious.
Cool.
You shatter a piece
Holy shit.
of this wolf's
Nice.
cranium. And there's blood. There's a lot of blood.
Nice.
And it falls to the ground dead immediately.
I'm
You
not even
one-shot-
done yet.
You one
I'm
shot
not
the
even
wolf.
done yet.
You're not
I
even
have
done
a bonus
yet?
action.
Okay, well,
I'm going to use one of my key points.
Wolf
I have 3 of those.
Wolf 3 is out of the running now.
Fuck that
So-
guy.
And what's your bonus action? What are you
Immediately
gonna
after
do, my
that,
friend?
I'm going to use one of my key points to do Flurry of Blows, so the other wolf that is near my new best friend, Strahd, I'm going to make
I love monks.
2 unarmed strikes. So
2
I have to roll
unarmed
for those.
strikes against Wolf 2. Or are you going for Wolf 2, or are you going for the alpha that hasn't hit anybody yet?
Wolf 2.
Wolf 2, alright. Get him. Get him.
Get that guy! Fuck
Okay,
him
that is
up!
an unarmed strike 1 is an 18.
That hits.
Nice. Okay, that is a d4 plus 5. So that is 6 damage to that wolf on the first strike, and then my second strike. That that is another natural 20.
Yeah!
The other wolf just
No.
dies on the spot.
Yeah, cool. I don't even have to roll damage for that one.
I'm not even
Fuck
gonna
this
let
guy.
you roll damage for that one.
Cool.
Actually, no. Yes, roll damage. Yes, roll damage just to see what happens.
Just to
But I'm
see how
pretty
much
sure this
fucking
wolf
damage
is
you
fucking
do.
dead.
So that is a 2 plus 5, so that is 7 damage on top of the 6 that I just did.
I'm just gonna make a quick edit here.
Beat his ass!
Oh, there we go. Hold on, wait, just real quick.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, we should have played the crickets earlier when we were not talking. Just
Oh
like
my god, you're right!
The crickets immediately after 10 strides joke.
I'll keep that in mind actually.
Damn.
This
But yes.
dice that I'm using, this is usually my shit dice, but it's rolled me 2 nat 20s.
Well, sometimes the dice decide to be good.
Yeah.
Alright, it is next up. It is Wolf 5's turn.
Holy shit.
Wolf 5 is the
Is
bigger
this the big
wolf.
one?
How many
The
wolves
biggin
are
is the
there? Holy
biggin.
shit.
There are 5 of them.
There are
Getting
5
our ass
wolves.
handed to us.
Okay.
There are 5 wolves. There are 4. There were 4. Now there are 4. So we started with 5. She took out 2, which means that now there are 3.
Sick.
3 Wolf Moon.
3 wolf. I had so many 3 Wolf Moon t-shirts in middle school.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
a
the
bear.
hunter one?
Yes, and I want another one. Honestly,
I have a
I
3
would still wear
Wolf
3 Wolf
Moon
Moon
shirt,
t-shirts.
but the wolves are creepers from Minecraft.
I had that one too. Oh my god.
I love that shirt so much.
I can't fit into it anymore. But as I was saying, 3 Wolf Moon. Wolf 5 just see that you took out 2 of its buddies.
He.
It's not happy. Wolf number 5.
Try and hit me, bitch. Come on.
I'll
Try and hit me.
you. You want me to try and hit you?
Yeah. Give it your best shot.
Rowan.
Alright, here we
Shut
go.
Oh,
Holy shit.
you guys are the
Bro,
worst
That
about
case-
manifesting stuff.
In that case, Apollo's dodgeball. This bigger wolf is going to attack you. I would
What'd
like
you
to
roll?
know how
What'd
a
you roll?
19.
Okay,
Does
a
a
19
19
just hit me. I
A
have an armor
19
class
just
of 18.
hits you. Okay. Let's see how this 2d6 plus 3 goes. That's 4. Oh, and that's a 6. So that is a total of 13 piercing damage.
Bro, ask and you shall receive.
Ask
Okay,
and you
that
shall
is,
receive,
like,
bitch.
just
This
over half
direwolf
of my
is
hit
not
points.
pleased.
I think we gotta kill this one.
Yeah, this wolf is mad at Zathril. It ignores Tiffany. We got no problem with Tiffany anymore. The blonde one can wait. The blonde one can wait. It's personal with Zathril now.
Yeah.
Gotta beat this guy's ass.
Are there any? I don't see any. Keen hearing and smell. Wolf has advantage on an attack roll. Oh, pack tactics. The wolf has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies. Well, I don't need advantage anymore. Because I already just took out half of the hit points.
The words,
That's not what you're worried
that,
about.
those are words you never want your DM to say. I don't need it.
I don't
Yeah.
need advantage anymore. 10 Stride, it is your turn.
Okay.
Help.
Okay. Holy fuck. Okay. I see all of this going on. I have a few
Are you
different-
doing wolf noises for me?
Yes. I have a few different
Holy
thoughts
shit.
too.
Yeah, this thing has its teeth in Zathril's neck.
Oh,
Not
okay.
like
no,
the
not my
jugular.
neck.
Not the neck, like the collarbone
Not my
area.
neck.
Neck area. Not your jugular, but like
No.
it's going for the throat.
It's going for the throat. Okay.
Leave me alone. Come on, I only killed your buddies.
Only killed your
Killing your
pal.
buddies in one fell swoop.
I'm going to.
Killed one of my buddies with a bonus action. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
In one hit.
I love playing monks. This is my new favorite
love
thing.
monks.
Shit. Okay. I was going to try shatter, but I think if friendly fire's open, then that would absolutely kill Sathro.
Yeah, you
Um,
could shatter me quite
I could
badly.
I could shatter your bones.
Listen, it's okay if you die. I got you.
Some
But-
of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm
but it's
willing to
okay.
make.
It's okay. You won't like die.
Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to cast Firebolt at this motherfucking
Nice.
big old wolf because Sathril just came by and became my hero.
Became best buds.
The Enrique Iglesias song. I can be your hero, baby.
To try and hit. Alright, that's a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. That hits.
Let's fucking go, nerds!
Yo.
Oh, I forgot to update that. Yeah, but that hits. That hits either way.
Okay. Okay, there we go. And 1d10. It's fucking 4 points of damage!
Any
Womp,
other actions?
Okay, so now I'm going to try
Anyway,
something wild.
I'm going to say that this firebolt hits.
It just
And
sucks.
it singes its tail pretty bad, and it barks,
My turn isn't
and
done
it
yet,
turns
actually.
around. I know,
Ooh.
but I'm doing a little flavor. Don't mind me.
Okay.
So it barks up, and it takes its teeth off of Zathril to kind of snap back to look at its tail. Because, I mean, you did just hit it in the tail with some fucking fire. But, yeah, it's... Do your next thing.
Alright. I realize now that my next thing would actually be really fucking shit. I was going to come up to it. I was going to come up to it, grab it, and then cast Misty Step.
I
to
love living
get
next to a
it
train track.
further away from everyone. But then I realized that that would leave me alone with them for a turn, and I do not
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay
Yeah.
where I am.
You probably ain't want that
I
one.
think we want to stay in range of the cleric
Yeah.
Yeah.
for healing.
Might
I'm
be
still
smart.
kind of like a little way away.
Yeah, and you're
So-
also like full health, so I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm just going to.
Speaking of which,
That's the end of my turn.
Wolf 4.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Wolf 4. What are you doing, Wolf 4? Wolf 4's kind of stayed to the back to kind of gauge the situation. It is not going to go for Zathriel. It is probably not going to go for 10 Stride. And that means it's heading for you, Tiff.
What the fud? I'm just a little guy.
So
Little
let's
guys
see.
Little guy.
Little guys are prime targets.
Exactly.
This wolf finds little guys delicious, for the record. The littler the guy, the tastier.
Bro likes bro eats babies.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Canonical
hey,
baby
Tiff.
eater.
Hey Tiff.
No.
Hey Tiff.
No,
Don't
I
get
don't
mad
have
at
any damage
me.
taken yet. You can't do this to me.
The wolf rolled a nat 20 to hit.
No!
With that, the wolf crit.
Hold on. Okay, I feel like since we have so many nat 20s, they should be less fancy. Come on, this is a lot, guys.
Okay.
I love the
This is
idea of
bullshit.
it. Negotiate
So
your
I
way out
need
of
you
the
to give me a
nat 20.
strength saving throw.
How do I do that? Huh?
Actually, no, never mind. You're not a creature, are you?
No.
Chris,
Am I?
humanoids don't count as creatures, do
Okay, then no.
Humanoids?
they? Do they?
Yes, technically, like
Oh,
just about
okay.
any like
In
living
that
thing
case,
would count as a creature.
Tiff, I'm gonna need you to give me a strength saving throw, please.
Is that a d20? Because that's what you were on about.
Yeah.
Okay. Womp womp. It's gonna be like a 1.
Oh fuck me.
Bonus action?
We're having a good
Yeah.
time. We're having a
This
good time here.
wolf, you are kind of distracted by the chaos going on over in Zath and Tenstride's corner, and you barely even notice it as this other wolf lunges for you and goes for your leg, and it sweeps you off the ground and knocks you prone.
Motherfucker!
So, Chris, would you mind explaining how prone works?
Okay, so prone basically means that it basically just means that you're basically like crawling, and let me see here. You need to use an action, like a full action, to get back up. Let me grab the thing real quick.
Guys, I'm
There
gonna
we
die.
go. Only movement option is to crawl or stand up at a cost of half your creature's movement. So never mind, you don't have to use an action. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, and creatures within 5 feet of you have advantage against you. Have advantage against it.
So, yes, you are knocked prone, and it has dealt you 12 damage.
Ouchie!
Fucker! What the hell?
Ouchie!
The good news, though... Okay, hang on. Wolf 2 was also taken out of the running.
If I'm not mistaken, you guys can also use the soundboard that I've set up as well.
Oh yeah, because it's part of the server.
Yeah.
That's how
How
I
do
feel
you
right
use the soundboard? How do you use the soundboard?
now. Are you on your phone or computer?
Both.
So if you're on your phone, you just scroll the little thingy up, and
The
it's like
pipe
at the
noise.
top. There's like the 5 buttons, and it should be at the top.
Jesus.
Oh, very nice.
That was way louder than I thought it would be.
Me too.
Quack!
The metal pipe noise.
That's how I feel right now. That is my emotion. Ah!
Okay, no more metal pipe noise.
No
Okay,
more
guys, I was
pipe.
doing so good, and then I got my ass handed to me.
Oh,
So I
like
feel.
that.
No, don't be like that.
Okay.
This is not a quacking matter.
All right, back to the matter at hand.
I
We've
didn't-
all
I didn't
stimmed
know
with the
this
stim. We've all stimmed with the stim board.
Or recess.
Let's return to the matter at hand. Wolf 1 sees all of this shit. Let me decide what Wolf 1 is gonna do. Wolf
I'm gonna
1,
die.
I think.
I'm gonna die.
Where is Wolf 1? Oh, right. Wolf 1 is the one that bonked into the wagon. So Wolf
Yes!
1 is going to get back up, and it is also going to go for Tiffany.
Oh shit!
This is the shittiest wolf I've ever seen in my life. It does an 8 hit.
No.
This wolf's kind of a failure.
This one's the Moon
This
of the
wolf kind of-
situation.
He's a little, he's
Moon Moon.
special.
This
The
is
rest
Moon
of the
Moon.
wolves love him for his
If
personality.
this wolf survives, I will let you guys adopt this wolf. No. But Moon Moon nips at your heels. Does not get anything.
Bites at my
Moon
shoe a
Moon is
little
kind of
bit.
cowering. Moon Moon actually takes its bonus action and dips.
Oh,
Tries
nice.
to run.
Do you
And
get a
the
reaction
alpha
if you're
wolf-
prone?
The big wolf, the alpha wolf barks at it in anger. Like, don't you fucking run away from me. But it turns tail. Now, I
you-
believe that you have a bonus action, that you have a reaction.
Yeah,
Tiff.
you can hit it for a reaction.
If you want to hit Moon Moon, you can.
No.
Do you get to do that when you're prone?
Unless, oh, right, I forgot Tiff is prone.
Yeah, I'm kind of like on the floor here.
Yeah, you're kind of not hitting anything. So
You
Moon
can
Moon
use
turns tail
your movement. Yeah, you use up half your movement to stand up, and then you're not prone anymore.
But can you do that on a reaction?
And can you?
Ooh, oh yeah, no. As a reaction, no. Sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, Moon Moon has turned around and is starting to run. She hasn't really like completely bolted because she's kind of sticking around to see if her.
I like that Moon Moon is a
Buddies can-
girl wolf.
Well, I mean, I
Not
thought
feral
Moon
to
Moon was
us.
kind of always a good girl wolf.
A goofy girl.
She's a fail girl.
Yeah.
Fail girl wolf. Damn it! Damn it, you guys! You made me name the wolf.
Oh no.
Just by joking about it
Thanks,
being like
guys.
Moon Moon.
Guys, we already have 2. We're gonna have another animal companion. We already have 1.
You have 3. You're gonna have 3 animal companions. Damn it!
What's the third one?
Jeremiah.
Oh, do we get
Oh
to keep
yeah, I
him?
forgot about Jeremiah.
Speaking
I
of
kind of
which,
assumed Jeremiah was
is
gonna
still freaking
die.
the fuck out.
Yeah.
I just
Speaking of
assumed
which-
our horse was gonna like fully be dead.
Yeah, they've kind of which reminds me that there is a horse.
No.
Moon Moon,
Guys,
Moon
we gotta
Moon's
set the fuck
scared.
up.
Moon Moon's scared of the horse.
Let's go.
Moon Moon already bumped into a wagon, so she's kind of slowly backing away from the situation. And because you do not have a reaction, that means that it is now. Oh boy, it is Tiffany's turn.
I would like to wait. Hold on. Do I have to roll first? What do I?
You can just
'cause I-
stand up.
Oh, motherfucker!
Moon Moon, she rolled so high on initiative and so low on everything else.
Okay,
She got an
so
18 on initiative.
no.
She was feeling good about herself.
So I'm gonna stand up because it's the only thing I can do. Wait, hold on. Can I cast spells while I'm prone?
Potentially, but it's probably
Oh,
better
you're gonna need to
stand
get this
up.
big ass wolf off you first.
Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Technically,
I think it would be a good
You
idea to
can,
stand
but
up.
it wouldn't be smart.
Okay. I just wanted to know if it was a possibility.
Yeah. It is a possibility, but when you're prone, they have enemies close to you have advantage. So
Okay.
usually it's a best practice to hop back up.
So I'm gonna take my 18 roll and I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
I rolled so high on
you are-
initiative for nothing.
You are no longer prone.
I'm gonna get my ass. I feel it in my soul.
Do you have any healing spells?
I do.
I see.
But I have to touch you. I have to be there, and I'm kind of
You
dying.
can heal yourself. You can heal yourself.
I can heal myself, but I don't have an action.
So there's nothing else you can do on your turn, is that correct?
You do have
That accurate?
cantrips. Is standing up an action? When you're getting up from prone?
I don't think so. I think it's only just half of your movement, and I don't think your movement is your action unless you're sprinting.
Wait, so I can cast spells,
you
right? I
can-
can do
I
a
believe
cantrip.
you can do
so.
stuff.
Chris, can you confirm?
Checking in right now, but yeah, no, it does not count. Oh, wait a minute.
You're getting my hopes up.
I'm checking up on that. It does take a little bit of time. Oh no, yeah, no, it costs just movement. It's not an action.
So I can do a
Yeah.
spell, is what I'm being told.
Yes.
Yeah, you can heal yourself.
I would like to sacred flame this fucking wolf in the face.
I love a
Which
sacred
wolf?
flame moment.
I assume we are referring to Wolf 4, which
Yeah,
is the
the
one that
fucker.
knocked you down.
Yes. Me and this wolf have beef.
All right. I would like to note that I think the dire wolf, not the dire wolf, the alpha wolf is the only wolf, currently living wolf, that has taken any damage, and it has only taken 4. So these 3 wolves are chilling.
Living wolf.
So there's still 3 left?
There's 2 left in initiative, I think.
Yeah, Moon
Because Moon
bolted.
Moon has fled.
Aww.
Moon Moon's a scaredy wolf.
And I punched the other 2 to death.
You bonked the other 2 to death
Yeah.
in one fell swoop. So yeah, if you want, you can go ahead and either try to hit one wolf, or Chris, is she able to cast any spells on you two?
She only has one
I don't.
action.
My healing spell is by touch.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, so you can heal yourself or you can attack.
No, I want to fuck this wolf up. Being mean to me.
The
All right,
sacred
fuck it
flame
up,
one
fuck
was
it
a
up,
good idea.
fuck it up.
Okay, wait, so do I go over the spell and highlight it and click it, right?
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
Okay, so okay, sacred flame.
Yeah, so sacred flame means the enemy has to make a dex save.
Yes.
So the wolf has to roll.
Yeah, or else it takes 7 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
So like the cool thing about Sacred Flame, is that basically if someone's like taking cover, you can just hit them, just ignore cover instead of like rolling disadvantage or anything. Yeah.
So I can be like, fuck you in particular to anyone within 60 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this wolf feeling particularly dexterous today?
God.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Let's see. I do not believe that a 13 is gonna make it.
I hit him. I hit the wolf.
Their spell.
Yeah, 7 radiant damage.
Yeah.
What?
7 radiant damage on that damn wolf.
7 radiant damage on wolf number 4.
I did damage, guys. I did my first damage.
Let's freaking go!
Proud of you.
So,
Proud of you.
wolf number 4 is now, if I understand correctly, wolf number 4 is now badly hurt. It has 4 hit points left.
Let's
Get
go.
fucked, wolf 4.
This wolf, you see the radiant damage blast into its chest, and it almost like sears a gaping wound right in the front of its chest, on its neck, on its fur. You see the flesh start to like
I made him
redden
crispy.
and sear. Yes, you crisp this wolf. Its fur, the parts of the fur that aren't completely singed off have begun to burn and to curl, and it writhes on the ground in excruciating pain.
I'm so proud of me.
All right, whose turn is it now? Wolf 4 is hurt. Zethriel, it is your turn. You have the dire wolf and wolf.
All right.
You have the dire wolf to deal with.
Bro, I rolled
Big
so
wolf.
bad.
Big wolf, I'm coming for you, big wolf.
Coming from Big Wolf.
I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Alright, let me bring up my character sheet again so I can see what I'm rolling next. Okay, that is a 9 damage. And then I'm going to use another key point to do more flurry of blows. So there's that initial 9 with the quarterstaff, and then I rolled an 18 and I can't be bothered doing maths, so I'm just assuming that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
And
so you're
so
going to
that
hit
is
how much damage on the quarterstaff? Was it 9?
9.
All right.
And then punch number 1 does 6 damage.
Okay, you can stop right there. Actually,
Cool,
no,
I don't even
continue,
make it to
continue.
punch 2.
No, continue. Go ahead.
Okay, that is 22 for the second punch. So that also hits. And that is 8 bludgeoning on that second punch.
So a couple of things happen. The first thing that happens is you take your quarterstaff, and I'm assuming one-handed.
Yeah.
You crack this thing across the jaw, and you see instantly a massive, no, not one, but like 2 massive teeth fly out of its mouth. One of them is knocked far enough that it lodges itself in a nearby tree.
Nice.
The other is lost
Jaw
to
on the
the
floor.
mist. You then, I'm guessing, you drop the quarterstaff.
Yeah.
You grab it with one hand by the scruff of its neck. You wind up a punch, and you left hook this thing in the other jaw, which completely, not just dislocates its jaw, mind you, it twists the bone such that part of the jaw goes through the roof of the mouth. And with the other punch, you hit it right on the neck, snapping its neck, and you hear this sickening and a strangled cry from the massive wolf. And it drops, and for a few seconds you see it struggle to breathe, and it drops.
That's
The
what
dire
you get
wolf
for fucking with me!
is out of the running.
There's still one more wolf, however.
There is still one more wolf, and it's pretty good. But
Yeah.
it turns around and it starts barking at Moon Moon, and you can't tell whether it's tell the smaller wolf to either come and help or get the fuck out now.
Yeah, or if it's going, wait for me!
Yeah, probably that, because guess what it does? What does it do? I don't know, because it's not its turn yet.
Yeah, that's gonna be all of mine.
So yeah, Zathriel, you have now killed 3 out of the 5 wolves.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
Ten
fuck?
I
Strahd.
love being a martial artist. This is great.
Moon Moon is staring in horror because
Let's
you
kill
guys
the
want me
3
to
of
make
these
you cry
guys, and I
real.
missed my first
You guys
hit.
want me to make you cry real quick?
Yes.
No.
Wolf 5, the way the wolf packs work, Wolf 5, the alpha wolf, was probably Moon Moon's dad.
I just killed your dad, Moon Moon. I just killed your dad.
Oh my
And
god!
you're next if you don't leave.
Oh, we can't kill this little guy.
I mean,
Wolf
you
4
can.
turns around, and I'm going to say Wolf 4 is Moon Moon's mom, and turns
cool.
around and
I just killed
snarls
her husband.
at Zathriel. You just killed her husband and 2 of her kids.
I
Yikes.
love it here.
A way to break up a family, honestly.
Guys, we need to euthanize these poor dogs.
Euthanizing them. Wolf 4 turns around and snarls at Zathriel, but it is Strahd turn. And just to be clear, she is standing sort of closer to Tiffany, but between Strahd and Tiffany, and she is turned around to face Tenstride and Zathriel, who is standing behind Tenstride.
Can I position myself around the wolf so that I don't hurt my friends with burning hands?
Yes,
Alright.
I'll
I'm
let you
going.
do that.
Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to place my fingers. I'm gonna put both of my thumbs right next to each other and spread out my the rest of my fingers, and point them directly at the wolf as I'm going to cast Burning Hands at second level.
Oh.
So it needs to make dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Wolf. Dex is +2.
Just gonna mark one less
Hang on.
on my.
What's the DC? What's the DC?
DC is 13. Wait, really?
Okay, well, the good news is that it got a dirty 20, or the good news for the wolf, so it does save.
Alright. Let me go ahead and roll my dice. That's going to be 4D. What? Hold on. Where is it?
I really wanted you guys to adopt Moon for a minute there, but I don't know if that's happening now.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I don't
no,
think
no,
so.
no.
I
Just,
don't think so.
we could just never let
Okay, so it
Moon
takes
see
6
Pinstripe
points
ever, or
of fire damage.
Xanthril ever. You can just never interact. Or Tenstride.
My
honestly.
enemy.
It takes 6 points of fire damage.
6 points?
Yeah, as I just come up to it and it just like explodes in like fire in front of us, as a cone of flame just extends from my fingertips. And I just scream, "Get out!"
Oh god, I don't remember. Hang on one sec.
No problem.
That wolf took... Do you remember how much damage you dealt it
7.
earlier, Tiff?
7.
7. So 7. It had 6. And how much damage did you deal it, Chris?
6.
6. That is just enough to kill it.
Holy shit. I crisped it.
We
You
have
crisped
killed
this wolf.
Moon's entire
said it.
family.
Yeah, I can't even think of like... What the fuck is wrong with you?
I feel like we should just have like
We need
no
to-
soundboard.
We need to stop
We're
abusing the
using it too
soundboard.
much.
We're abusing the soundboard.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's really funny though.
It is really
It
funny.
is.
It is really funny, and that's what this is all about, right?
Yeah, we're being silly guys. This is not.
But
It's
yes,
not serious.
Wolf for your burning hands essentially sets it on fire from the inside,
Ugh,
Holy shit.
and
got burned
not
out
not
by
like
aliens.
not like a hollow tree from the inside, but you essentially raise its body temperature enough to shut down its internal functions.
Oh my god.
Did it become a fireball though? That's what I need to know.
Chris, how do you want to do this?
Oh my god. Okay. Uh, setting this up. I like run up to my friends, position myself correctly. Put my thumbs together, spread out my thumbs, spread out my fingers, and at first it's like a few like it like starts out with smoky tendrils begin to emanate from the ends of my fingers before they start to spark up faster and faster and faster, and then it's just this wave of flame that just lights up the entirety of the forest, creating this like point of light that emanates,
And the
it's just
strange thing.
Mhm.
Keep going. Keep going.
It just like washes up against the wolf, just as the wolf just kind of like takes the entirety of the brunt of the fire force, and it's like a lawnmower going over a puppy. It just gets decimated, and all that's left is just like the charred body of fur and bone that then just disintegrates.
Now, one thing that you do notice is that when this happens, the mist itself darkens the
Oh.
area. So when this fireball goes up, it does not light the forest in the way that you are used to. Rather, the fire seems to reflect in the mist, almost like a prism.
Oh.
So the effect is more like a flashbang.
Oh my god.
I blinded everyone.
Can't believe you do that
And
to
now,
Sandra.
and Moon fucking bolts, and you are out of initiative.
Holy shit! I feel like we should have killed Moon.
No!
Moon's gonna come back
Honestly,
for
I'm
revenge.
gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you. Moon's a baby.
Oh
Moon's
no!
gonna die.
Moon's like the wolf equivalent of like a young teenager.
Yeah, a tween.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to go back for
She's a
it.
tween.
We need to.
She
find
thought she was a big girl, and then everyone got fucking punked in front of her.
Yeah, and she has a side
But
part. A
you
really aggressive side part.
a really awful side part with like half
Yeah,
of it
really
shaven,
aggressive
but
side
like
bangs.
the shaven part growing out.
Hmm.
But one thing that I do want you to note is that Moon is probably can't even fathom revenge against you right now. Like
Nice.
this puppy traumatized.
Okay, so we just gotta wait a couple years and then we're totally gonna die.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
totally gonna
Next
fucking die.
campaign.
But let's hope that doesn't happen. But that's not going to happen tonight anyway. Because the first thing we need to worry about is how many hit points do y'all have exactly?
I have
I have 11 as well.
11,
Twinsies.
11.
Left with or maximum?
Left with
Left with 9.
9. Yeah, y'all are kind of not feeling too good.
It's okay. We're
Guys,
good.
we should take a roast. I'm like blinded. I'm like rubbing my eyes. Like all my bones are like fucking broken from being gnawed on by.
Out of character real quick. I am so fucking relieved that went relatively smoothly.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
I got so scared for a moment.
I thought I was gonna die.
I not even that y'all were gonna die. I was worried that I was just gonna not know how to do shit.
No,
Yeah,
you did
be
amazing.
like,
It went well.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
there
was really
were
good.
a couple
Smooth.
times where I just forgot how many hit points a wolf had left.
No, it's okay. That's why we write stuff down.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. I had no expectations, and you already exceeded them. Exceeded them.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
But yes, if you do want to set up for a long rest, you settle Jeremiah down, and Jeremiah miraculously didn't take any damage during this whole fight.
Bro's just traumatized.
Miraculously
honest with
didn't
you,
bolt either.
From what you see of those wolves' bodies now, they were very clearly malnourished. These are not wolves that would have been able to take on a horse.
Holy shit.
They attacked you not out of malice, but out of desperation.
Oh my god.
They are starving wolves.
Holy shit. I mean, like, they
And
put them out of
just
their
as a
misery.
side note, in case you're feeling bad or in case you're feeling anxiety about Moon probably knew that attacking y'all was a bad idea. I think they all knew that attacking y'all was a bad idea.
Yeah, like
But
it
they were
was
starving.
an act of desperation.
And I don't think that a starving wolf would hold it against you to defend yourself.
Oh shit, actually,
Because they
thing.
would have probably done the same thing.
Oh, I have a thing actually. Hang on here.
What's your thing?
Does anyone have a copper coin they can borrow me?
No, actually.
No.
Sorry.
I don't have any
assume y'all have a
change.
little
5 gold
spending money.
pieces. Can I break
Yeah,
one of them
you
down
can
into
break it.
copper?
I'm gonna assume y'all have a little spending money.
Cool.
To say the least.
Yeah, I do have money, I'm just not giving him any.
I have money.
Yeah,
I'm mean. Yeah, no, fuck this guy.
Yeah, this is the second time he's asked for money.
I'm gonna gather all the wolves together, and
The wolf corpses.
I'm gonna gather all the wolf corpses together, like put them against like a tree or like a mound of dirt or something. I'm going to place I'm gonna take out a copper coin, and I'm gonna place it on each one of their eyes. Actually, I'm gonna take as many coins as I can to cover each one of their eyes, and I'm going to cast Gentle Repose
Oh.
on them.
Aww.
Oh.
So basically what this does, you touch a corpse or other remains. For that duration, the target is protected from decay and can't become undead. The spell also effectively extends the time limit on raising a target from the dead, since days spent under the influence of the spell don't count against the time limit of spells such as...
Are you gonna resurrect the fucking wolves?
No, I'm doing the opposite. I'm preventing them from being resurrected, and also allowing their spirits to pass on peacefully.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah,
I think Moon would appreciate the gesture had she seen it.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna...
But in any case, you are now deep in these woods. One more thing. Go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just gonna say, in every change is, in every change, in every falling leaf, there is some pain, some beauty, and that's the way new leaves grow.
He's giving a funeral speech for the fucking wolves that almost
Holy
killed
shit!
him?
These guys just tried
I
to
know,
fucking kill
man.
us, and he's giving them a peaceful move on. What the hell?
That
I
was
know,
Squeak Too
Squeakers.
Squeak. And I just want to
I'm
say,
confused too, Squeakers.
I'm going to say that Ten Stride, you hear Squeakers squeak, 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 and it kind of comes off as Squeakers speaking his piece as well.
It is very
Well
highly
said,
appreciated,
Squeakers.
little rat. These are the teachings of my people. We should rest.
I like the idea that Zephyr and Squeakers are just constantly, like, you know,
Talking shit
looking
about
into
the
the
rest of the
camera
party.
like I'm on The Office.
Squeakers
You know the meme?
definitely is. Squeakers is definitely looking into the camera like he's on The Office.
Yeah, no.
Like, they're always, like, making eye contact in the middle of conversation and being like,
Hang on.
Squeakers, do you fucking see this shit?
This guy's giving these fucking wolves a proper burial. What the fuck?
Fucking Jeremiah. Ba 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 ba.
Hang on. Putting this in memes.
Oh well.
That's so real. That's so real.
Yeah. That's exactly what is happening.
Oh my god, yes.
So yeah, I guess we set up camp.
Now. Yeah.
Just fucking maybe. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Elias, I'm also going to ruin your night again in a second.
Go for it.
Are we
Yes,
taking
if there's
a long
anything
or a
else
short
you would
rest?
like to do. I'm going to say long, but you should do what you want to do before this long rest.
Guys, what do you think?
I would also say long.
Yeah, I would too.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to start preparing a ritual real quick. I'm going to fuck around with Elisa's preparation here, and I'm going to cast Find Familiar within the course of the next hour as a ritual.
Already? Damn. Not one, but two familiars. Or at least one pet and one familiar.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
Which means
set this up, and in the middle of this, you watch as this little like as I'm kind of like reciting like enchantments from like a scrap piece of paper that I just kind of like left off of my book. As I place the book on the other side and just start reading from this like from this parchment, there begins to, inside of this like little circle that I had drawn up and set up incense around and candles around, a little like glowing fey-like creature begins to grow inside of this circle, like a little homunculus looking thing, before it begins to kind of like shape itself like an embryo growing into the form of an owl. which once I'm done with the ritual, I will then go ahead and clear out the circle, which then allows the owl to step out from it and then perch itself on my shoulder. And then I'll go ahead and take out a pipe from one of my from a pouch, and I'm just gonna take a long drag.
Oh, you take a
So
pipe,
you were
huh?
gonna give it
You
to
take a
the
pipe, huh?
Jesus fucking Christ. That noise is so fucking loud.
Fuck!
Oh my god!
It's so bad.
Me trying to describe like an epic like little scene.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Metal pipe sound.
I love it. I fucking love this.
I love this campaign already.
Yeah.
But yes, you have an owl. What is your owl named?
His name is Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Yes.
And you can rethink Pepperoni's name later.
I
if you
don't
need
think we
to,
should.
but we can keep it as Pepperoni for now.
If anything, just shorten it to Pepper.
Pepperoni and Squeakers, and that means that Tiff, you are the only one without a pet.
I feel left out.
You might end up with a canine later.
I mean, technically,
Well,
Jeremiah.
here's hoping Moon
For the
comes
record,
back.
the canine distribution system might do its work.
Technically,
Can the opossum
Jeremiah comes from
distribution
your
system
end.
do its work? Come on, it's more in character.
And Jeremiah does come from. He's correct. Jeremiah comes from your end.
Oh, technically. But is he really a familiar though? He's just kind of an animal that's there.
That's true.
In
Yeah.
any case, yes,
I mean, to be fair,
Jeremiah
so
is there.
Squeakers.
Take note of the fact that Jeremiah is there because it is time to rest.
I have a question.
Ask away.
So with healing, do long rests just like fix everything?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay, it's just like
just be a waste of energy.
you're good.
Now, if
Okay.
any of you feel that you are in too much pain to sleep, and you would like to be healed, you are more than welcome to do so because your spell slots
Yeah,
will also
because
be
your spell
returned in the morning.
slots. Yeah.
If it would help you, or if you would like to simply RP the healing, you may go for it. You may also want to go ahead and enjoy some of your rations together. Do you build a fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll use my.
You build a fire.
I'll use my dragon's breath to catch it on fire.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Ashes, ashes, dust to dust.
Oh, he's dark now?
Squeakers is so like
Damn it,
it was
he's
broken when
he's
she bought it.
annoying.
Core.
He's annoying and
Yeah.
a god. But is there anything else you would like to do before we rest? Take all the time you need.
Right.
Because I'm a full elf, I don't get to sleep, I just get to meditate.
Okay, go trance.
Go
Yeah.
maladaptive daydream.
Maladaptive Daydream Gang.
I was talking about
Yo!
this with Chris when we were building the character sheet, that my meditation style is using the weaving tools.
That's so cute.
So I'm gonna start doing
alright,
that.
I'm gonna work with that, if I may.
Yeah.
So as you are weaving, you begin to get lost in the patterns which you are creating. It starts out as autumn leaves, of course, as a scene of autumn leaves, but then you get to the branches. And the branches begin as relatively mundane. They're curved, but not quite irregular. And you've got one little leaf hanging on for dear life to the end of this branch. But as you begin to weave more and more of the branch, you find yourself using darker and darker threads until threads that you didn't realize maybe that you had in that shade. You start to create more angular and twisted shapes. You start to even find yourself tempted to create patterns of braided branches and twisting vines, choking the life out of the branch like an invasive parasite, sucking the life out of the trees, rather than the natural decay of life and of hibernation that you see in autumn. You begin to weave something a bit darker, something more akin to an unnatural and slow death of a tree, not a mere winter rest, but something that it perhaps cannot come back from. And as you wake from this trance and you look down at your work, you see that what was originally uh, a picturesque island scene with the autumn leaves and colors adorning the left side of the canvas, the right has delved into a darker path. And you look up and you see that these are not the same trees that you camped under. No,
Oh
these are
shit.
much larger and the mist is much thicker. As a matter of fact, your fire is gone. And so is your wagon. And so is
Oh
your
No!
fuck
horse.
no! Is Jeremiah still alive?
Jeremiah!
And as you all wake, you are roused from your restless slumber, plagued one of you perhaps plagued by terrible dreams, the other by a fitful sleep that will not stay in your tent. You rise and you see that the sun hasn't really risen. The overcast is much worse than it was yesterday. This is not the sun peeking out through gray clouds. This is a bed, a thick quilt of black gray storm clouds tinged with the purple light of perpetual sunset. You see the cracks of ball lightning, though you hear no thunder, and the wind cuts colder than it did even in the early morning hours before you left. This is not the same forest you entered, and your belongings are gone.
Oh shit.
You do not know where you are.
Uh-oh.
Oh, SpaghettiOs?
Do I have squeakers with me still?
Ah! Squeaker's
You
gotta be
do
there,
have
right?
squeakers. Yes, all your animals are still with you,
Except
except for the
Good.
horse.
Jeremiah!
Except for Jeremiah.
No!
My familiar!
And as a matter of fact, you notice you don't even see the traces of the wagon wheels in what little of the ground you can see should you choose to inspect it. You don't see any signs of damage. The corpses of the wolves are gone. Even the ground is not scarred by the fire pit. You go and touch where it was relative to your tent. The rocks that had created your fire pit are gone. No charred sticks or ashes remain. It is as though you have never been here.
What happened while we were asleep?
Guys, I just wanted to go, shoo me.
It appears we have been teleported, perhaps, or taken. Could this be the effect of a fake creature? Can I make
Do you
some
think
kind of a
this is what's
check?
happened?
You may absolutely make a check.
Do you think this is what's happened to the people who have disappeared?
Oh, that's a good. That could be it.
Dun dun
They were
dun!
they were brought here.
I'm gonna try. Can I try like a history or arcana check to see if maybe this could be like actually? Can I try like maybe an
You to
arcana
make
check to see
either
if
a
there's?
I will allow you to make either an arcana or an investigation check.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Given my knowledge, I would say probably I could work with either. I'm gonna try history and see if there's anything that I know. That's a
How do I
48.
upload a sound to the soundboard?
Oh,
You only do it on the computer?
I don't know actually.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
No problem. I got an 8.
I'm
by
pretty
the
sure
way,
you can
on
only
my
do it on
history.
computer. BT-dub.
Yes. So Go ahead and make your check. Do your thing.
Oh, I already did. It was an 8.
Oh, an 8. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't see anything that could potentially give you any clues as to where you are. Does anybody else want to try and make that check?
Could this be the work?
I can.
And I'm also going to say, Zathriel, because it is never really day here, your day disadvantage, I will not say
Oh,
applies.
nice.
Let's
Fuck
go!
yeah, let's go.
So you can disregard your disadvantage during the day. I'm going to mute real quick, but keep talking if you don't mind.
Bueno, pues,
Awesome.
gracias.
So yeah, I guess. I'll
So
look at-
proud of you. Good job. You didn't even do anything. It's just how the game ended up being.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
I'm
guess
gonna...
you might try a survival, because it's like orienteering in the forest kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we got dragged here.
Yeah, see if there are
Well-
any like tracks notifying anything, like of any other creatures surrounding us or
What did you
anything
roll?
that might have moved us here.
What did you roll?
I'm rolling survival. That is a 17.
That will pass. You do see up in the trees above you, there is the figure of a bird. And as a matter of fact, you look at it and it looks at you and it tilts its head a little bit, kind of inquiring as to whether perhaps you're going to attack it or do anything whatsoever. It looks at you and it tilts its head.
I tilt my head back.
And I'm sorry, the sound I'm trying to find isn't working. It is a do you want to? Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you check for it. It is a raven.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Like, what type of bird
But
is
it's
it?
in. And do you wanna give me either a nature? Do you want to give me a nature check real quick, Seth?
Yeah, I'll give you a nature check. Let me find what my modifier is. That was a 19.
What?
This raven is bigger than any raven that you've seen before. It is a very, very large raven. And its eyes are more intelligent than any raven you've seen before, which, by the way, is rather impressive as far as ravens go.
Because they're already smart as fuck.
They're already smart and they're already big, which tells you that this is no ordinary raven. This, as a matter of fact, if I can play my cards right, go. Where'd it go? Damn it, one sec. Okay, it's not gonna work. I had a raven sound effect, but this is a were raven.
Oh?
And you see, looking around, there are a couple others in the trees.
Mediodía en la oficina.
And they're all watching you very, very closely.
Sort of relay that information to the other two very quietly. Like, sort of whispering.
Preview.
And not like
Preview.
pointing at where they are, but being like, don't look now, but in the trees. There are
Yeah,
a bunch of were ravens.
What the fuck?
There are were ravens looking at us.
Oh. Do they seem friendly?
They seem interested. They haven't attacked us yet, but I don't know if that means they're friendly.
And I don't know if it's quite a good thing to be interesting to ravens.
Yeah.
What should we do?
I say we
Well, it seems like you have to
ignore
do
them
anything
for
at
now?
all. Because they seem to fly off. They fly off very quickly. And I was originally going to have a sound effect play of a flock of ravens, but you hear hundreds of voices, and you don't see hundreds of ravens, but you do hear them as they fly off. And as they do, you almost hear a whispering sound in the wind. And it tells you that you are now in the Svalich woods of Barovia. Under raging storm clouds, a lone figure stands silhouetted against the ancient walls of Castle Ravenloft, hundreds of miles away. The vampire Count Strahd von Zarvich stares down a sheer cliff at the village below. A cold, bitter wind spins dead leaves about him, billowing his cape in the darkness. Lightning splits the clouds overhead, casting stark white light across him. He turns to the sky, revealing the angular muscles of his face and hands. He has a look of power and of madness. His once handsome face is contorted by tragedy darker than the night itself. Rumbling thunder pounds the castle spires. The wind's howling increases as Strahd turns his gaze back to the village and back to the woods. Far below, yet not beyond his ken, a party of adventurers has just entered his domain. Strahd's face forms a twisted smile as his dark plan unfolds. He knew they were coming, and he knows why they have come, all according to his plan. He, the master of Ravenloft, will attend to them. Another lightning flash rips through the darkness, its thunder echoing through the castle's towers. But Strahd is gone. Only the howling of the wind, or perhaps a lone wolf, fills the midnight air. The master of Ravenloft is having guests for dinner, and you are invited. And that is where we will end our session for tonight.
Yeah! Oh my god!
That was so fucking cool.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that went well. I have been dreading this. Holy fuck, Chris, you
You
got
did
all
so
that
great, guys.
recorded, right?
We all did amazing.
You got all that recorded, right?
All of it is recorded. All 2 hours
Oh,
and 27 minutes.
motherfucker. It is midnight, and I want to go take a midnight walk.
That was
I'm gonna go eat the
awesome.
cake my mom was just
fucking
making.
God. Oh my fucking God.
That was
How are y'all feeling?
wonderful.
How are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling?
I'm ready to get my ass kicked by like everything ever.
I am so excited, dude. That was amazing.
Also, the lone wolf
my
was
God.
canonically Moon Moon.
Oh my God. The lone wolf thing tying into Moon Moon got me. I didn't expect that.
I do
I
love it
forgot
though.
about that.
I was just like,
Oh my God.
ah!
Oh.
That bit at the end, describing everything, that was so fucking cool.
And you want to know something crazy?
What?
I lifted that straight from the fucking book. That's the introduction to the book.
Let's go!
That wasn't even
That
me,
kicks
bitch.
ass.
The rest of it was all me.
Let's go!
It's okay, that was all you. That was all you, babe.
All me, bitches. Oh
that's
my
fucking
God.
awesome.
So much
Everyone,
fun.
all of you guys, I want to say, as a
Yes,
D&D
you
quote-unquote
guys
expert,
are
all
the
of you guys
best
did
fucking
amazing.
party I've ever had.
I was
You are
terrified.
hands down the best party I've ever had. Because you guys are enjoying what you're doing. You're having fun. You're not afraid to get a little silly with it and just yes and bitch. Fuck,
Yeah.
I love you guys.
We're not
yeah.
afraid to like tell you
You're
to like
not
murder
afraid to
us.
play you're not afraid to hear the word pipe and hit us with the soundboard nonsense. And we
Yeah.
make it work. Oh my
Like,
God, I
I'm
love this
playing
party.
Bonk!
I'm
Bonk!
playing a character who's technically kind of edgy, but I'm also like
But
100%
you're not even
okay
the
with her
edgiest
being
person.
clowned on.
You're not even the edgiest person in this party.
Yeah.
Moon Moon's gonna be. I'm getting Moon Moon. That's gonna be my pal.
We gotta
It's
get
gonna be
Moon
your
Moon.
familiar.
That's
We
my
gotta
one
recruit
objective.
Moon Moon.
She tried to kill me, and I love her.
Sorry that I killed most of your family
Enemies
Like
to,
it's okay. We think
with my
you're
bare
cool.
hands.
enemies to best friends.
Yes.
This is showing me that I should just be playing like fighting type characters all the time because I'm having way more fun than when I play spellcasters.
Yeah, because you
Monks
roll
are
like
fantastic.
320s. I would be
Monks
having a
are
great time now.
ridiculous. I fucking love monks.
I thought I
is
liked Barbarian the
11:45
best
p.m. for
because
me in Salem, and it's probably time for me to go.
yeah,
But I will probably communicate with you guys via text.
Awesome.
This has been fucking awesome.
yeah.
This is ruled. And yes, you drew. Did you draw that?
Oh no,
Huh?
I didn't draw that. I found that on Google.
Okay. I was gonna say, damn, you drew that quick.
Imagine.
Yeah, that's definitely what Moon Moon looks like.
Yes,
Haircut and all.
canonically.
Canonically, that's Moon Moon.
And I'm gonna help her and I'm gonna fix her. I can't
And you're
fix
gonna
her.
fix. You can't fix Strahd, but you can fix Moon Moon.
We can
Yeah.
fix Moon Moon, guys.
You can fix Moon Moon. I'll let you fix Moon Moon. All
We
right.
broke her, so we
This
can
has
fix her.
been- This has been incredible.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for a place where I can spend all my gold. That's what I'm waiting for.
The Merchants of Barovia or whatever.
Please
Oh my
take my
fucking
money.
God.
Shut
And
up
then
and
10
take my
stride.
money.
10 stride. 10 stride rolls up. Happily.
He's like, yeah, give me.
Gimme.
Also, dude, having my Monica figure just like directly above my computer this entire time has been so in character for her. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
still
been-
really proud of the "What's a chicken" line.
Yeah. Me too.
Guy who's never
I
been outside of the Underdark before.
I straight up could not think of like a way to respond
To
that.
riff off that.
Yeah. I so
I'm really
badly
glad this
wanted
has
to,
gone
but I
well,
just
y'all.
couldn't.
I
that
mean,
was
it
so
worked perfectly to just ignore it and continue with the joke anyway. That's the perfect thing to make it all work together.
That's true. Yeah, it is very in character.
God,
Oh, goodness.
that was
All right,
excellent.
I'm gonna end the recording.
Yeah.
All right. Good